Welcome to the Imagine Not Being Leeds.
Imagine not being Leeds, not feeling this pain, not dancing through thunder, not walking through rain. Imagine not rising with fists in the air when the world turned its back and no one would care. We've lived in the ashes, we've drowned in defeat, but still we stand proud on our battered old feet. Imagine not loving with all that you are. Imagine not being Leeds.
We love you, Leeds, Leeds, Leeds.
We do love you, Leeds. Now then, everyone, hope everyone's doing well. Welcome back to Imagine Not Being Leeds for your England versus Japan watch-along. No Tanaka, a bit gutted, I won't lie. We hope to see Tanaka, although there'll be some of you guys out there happy he's not playing and he can get back to Leeds United fit and raring to go for that FA Cup game on Sunday. So we shall see. Maybe he'll come on, maybe he won't. Yeah, Logan on the bench, but we're hoping to see him. I know it's FA Cup on Sunday, so maybe he plays in that. You know, there's something in that he has been playing in the FA Cup games, and we saw him quite a bit at the end of that last run out in the Premier League. So maybe there's a big part to play for Tanaka between now and the end of the season. But I was a bit gutted that he wasn't in the lineup. I won't lie. And a few people say, if he isn't playing Tanaka, he's still doing a watch-along, considering there's no DCL and there's no Tanaka. I'm like, yeah, of course I am. It's England. Got to try and build into the spirit of the World Cup that is to come in the summer, which I'm sure we'll all be up for. But big task, Leeds United have to remain in the Premier League first. And a lot is changing down the bottom end. Roberto De Zerbi is now in charge at Spurs. Will that have a positive impact? Will it have a negative impact? Yeah, we'll have to wait and see on that one. But they have made their move. So let's see who's in first. Darcy became a YouTube channel member. Thank you very much, Darcy. You absolute legend. Memberships are in the description. If you want to be a member of the channel, you can go for it. If not, that's absolutely fine. Smash me a like anyway if you don't mind, and please subscribe. Top banana as always. Evening all. How you doing, buddy? Jamie Howdle. Evening, Matty. See you Sunday. Up the Garforth. Whites indeed. Nice trip to London for the West Ham game with you, mate. 7:30 set off with the Garforth Whites. Cannot wait. Bring it on. Be a match day vlog of that game coming up, and probably an instant match reaction, maybe from the coach on the way home. We'll see how we go, Jamie. Hopefully it'll be a good day regardless of the result, but hopefully we get a good result too. Dave Smith, hey up people, how are you doing, Dave? Come on, England, says Logan. Come on, indeed. Rich, how you doing, pal? Hope everyone's having a decent start to the week. Rowan, evening, Matt. Hey up, Rowan. He's on the bench, pal. I thought DCL was released from England. Yeah, sent back to Leeds. It came out today that it would only ever the intention for him to take part in the first game, I think. I don't know if that was Leeds' call or what, but there were a lot made after he got sent back or after he left the camp at England that he'd blown his chance of a World Cup spot. He hasn't done it any favours, missing that huge chance, to be fair, but he's got 7 games around the Premier League to cement his place on that plane. And he's got some work to do now. He really has. He's not in form at the minute as DCL. But I'm gutted he hasn't got another chance tonight. I really am. Mr. AG from Late Night Leeds just sent me a message. Ritsu Doan is a player linked with us in the summer, playing right side for Japan. Really good player. Yeah, me too, John. I really did. Cancel the stream, bruv. DCL has got kicked out of squad. Well, kicked out of squad's a bit strong, but yeah. Okafor got kicked off Switzerland squad. And Arthur, I don't mind that. Him and DCL, to be fair, as much as it'd be nice for DCL to get minutes tonight, in an ideal world, Arthur, DCL had just scored that one chance he had the other night, and that would have been enough for me. But we've been missing that big chance. Not ideal, but we'll see how Japan do today. Give us a good indication of what some of these players are like going into the World Cup. No number 9, no Harry Kane in the squad today, so I'm going to run through teams. I know predominantly many of us are near Leeds fans, obviously. But we will get through a lot of Leeds chat, I'm sure, but we'll get through the lineups also. Pickford, Konsa, O'Reilly, really like O'Reilly. Really, really good player for City. Anderson, Gehi, Palmer, Mainu, Foden, White, Gordon, and Rodgers. So there's a little bit of Leeds in there. If you want to talk about Ben White as a lone player, we had that season we got promoted under Bielsa. We'll have that. It looks like, from what I can see, maybe Gordon's playing as a bit of a false nine. Be interesting to see how that works. We all know, as England fans, especially under Harry Kane, there's a massive drop off, whether it's DCL, whether it's Watkins, or whether it is, a Gordon or a Palmer who might float around in that and occupy that position. It's a massive drop off from Harry Kane, which is a massive worry. If Harry Kane were to get injured in the World Cup, there's no one really under there who I'd be massively confident with. Right. And let's try and do the Japan team. Yeah, maybe not. Tanaka's on the bench. We'll go with that. Oh, Suzuki's he on? Yeah, absolutely no chance. No chance. You want to see Japan squad? Fucking look at it yourself, because I've got no chance of reading that out. Biel played 90 minutes. Yeah, he did Arthur. He did. Luckily got through by the looks of it, Arthur as well. Tickle those likes for now. Matty, cheers, top banana. Yeah, smash us a like if you don't mind. Steve Light Owl, how you doing, pal? Hey up, pal. I'm also going to West Ham with my 11-year-old lad in block 225. Wait, I think I'm in 219, so I'm in top tier. I'll tell you what, I'll see in concourse. Yeah, you'll have to message me on social media, mate. Imagine Not Being Leeds on X or Instagram or whatever. But yeah, I'm up in top tier, mate. But I think it's one concourse or both anyway, so it's going to be busy. 9,000 of us, Steve. But I do stick out like a sore thumb. Big daft sod stood there with me, looking gormless. But yeah, it'd be nice to see you, Steve. Evening, Matthew. Evening, Michael. Hey up, Joseph. How are you doing? Imagine Not Being Leeds on tour come Sunday. Yeah, there's me, obviously Theo. Then you've got Priestley, you've got Mike, and you've got Dave. So you've got a nice contingent of they were members, but they're now really good friends. But yeah, quite a few of the members group will be going down. Honestly, mate, there'll be a few, won't there? Angela, I hope you're well. I'm doing okay, Angela. I hope you're doing well too, love. I hope everything's all right in Angela's world. And hopefully we have a decent bit of entertainment tonight. The game the other night were drab, let's be fair. As much as I'm looking forward to DCL playing it, with a drab affair. Football has been, speaking about in general by a lot of people in the media, on YouTube as well, and just mates down the pub. Football is pretty boring at the minute. The levels aren't what they are, aren't what they used to be. Very boring, very passive, very side to side. But it is what it is. We can't determine how football's played these days. We have as loyalties, and that's Leeds United first and foremost for me, followed up by England. And that support will definitely ramp up for England as we get close to the summer. And I'm really excited for the World Cup. I really am. So let's get this game out of the way, and then mass focus goes to West Ham in the Cup. But beyond that, staying in the Premier League. Is Okafor injured again? Said he was slight knock in the warm-up. I haven't seen Ernie. I haven't seen saying he's injured. With all the bloody groups and stuff I'm in, if he were injured, I'd probably know about it. But I couldn't tell you. I've not heard he's injured, so I'm just going on the logic that he isn't Ernie. But I could be wrong with that, mate. I could be wrong. Maybe you know more than me on that one, buddy. Maybe he is, mate. Yeah. First round at West Ham is on Matty. If clock doesn't work, hey, don't start with that. We've got Boss Nass in the background running the clock for me. He's literally running the clock. I'm having nothing but trouble with this clock. So, yeah, Boss Nass is literally waiting in the wings to click play on the clock. Crazy. David, hello, Matt. Hope you're well. Let's hope Tanaka can get a kick. Yeah, David, it'd be nice to see him, wouldn't it? Really would. He played, 78, 79 minutes against Scotland, hit the bar, had more touches than anyone on the pitch. His pass percentages were through the roof, up 91%. Highest rated outfield player on the pitch, only person that beat Angus Gunn in goal for Scotland. So he had a fantastic performance. It would have been nice to see him, but maybe he's got a role to play on Sunday, and maybe that's a reason why he isn't, in there as well. Which I don't mind if they're looking after Leeds United a little bit there as well. It's nice that, some clubs just pull the players out, don't they, and say they can't go, or they withdraw them from the squad, pull them back home, but he's still there. Tanaka's not played mass minutes. I think he warrants the opportunity to play international minutes. He should have the opportunity to. But if Japan are looking at it too and have some agreement with Leeds that he doesn't play big minutes in both games, then that's fair enough as well. Evening, Matty. How you doing, Ina? I hope you're well, buddy. I hope you're doing well, mate. Nice to see you. Ampadu, James, subs, Rodon Darlow playing. Yeah, James, had a bit of cramp. I heard Bellamy talking in presser. Ampadu, glad he's on bench. I didn't foresee that happening half. As thanks for letting me know. Rodon Darlow playing, less than ideal. Darlow in net, you'd like to think he'll come through okay. Rodon's a big one, obviously playing, but I'll be honest with you, there was an opportunity or a chance at all four played. So the fact that it's 2 on bench, I'm really happy with that. There's no need. It's the most meaningless, friendly, most pointless international game that, I understand if there'd have been, everything went on the line for Wales tonight to get through to a World Cup. So unlucky, so Republic of Ireland, gutted for them both. But on a Wales standpoint, I hadn't asked for any of them playing tonight. But yeah, at least it's only 50% of them half. Thanks for letting me know that, pal. England manager clueless. Based on what half for that one? Based on what? I mean, I am a massive fan of. I said on weekend stream of a manager of England that isn't English, but we haven't got many people who are good enough maybe for that job. So it is what it is. He's won stuff. He's a renowned world manager in it at the top level, but it is what it is. He has to get to a final. Does he have to win silverware? Does he have to win the World Cup for this for it to be a successful appointment, Tuchel? I'm interested to get your thoughts on that. Does he have to win the World Cup for it to be a success, or get into a semi-final, which is pretty much where we've been the last fair few tournaments? Semi-final, is that still good enough? I mean, I don't particularly love our squad. I think it's got some talent in there, but I think with 4 years further down the road, and I feel like we've missed the ball, missed the chance a little bit to maybe win something. I think we had a better squad 4 years ago, in my opinion. Boss Nas, can you hear my living room in your studio? Because if you can't, I won't hoover. Haha. I can't hear anything, Boss Nas, lad. I can see you stood up though in your Juventus top. Dancing around. Get hoovering done. Get that bloody vacuum out. Might order a Chinese, can't find Japanese takeaway here. Never had a Japanese. Show me it's slightly different from a Chinese. Never had Japanese food, ever. I've had Thai once. Then I've had Chinese a lot of times, as you can imagine, although it's probably not authentic Chinese I have. But yeah, Japanese. Never had Japanese food. Don't like sushi. Is sushi Japanese? Yeah, isn't it? I think sushi's Japanese, isn't it? What's everyone make of De Zerbi then going to Spurs? De Zerbi at Spurs. Does that make you less confident about him going down? Or do you think that's going to shoehorn him in that direction a bit more? Really good, Arthur. He was outstanding. The more games he's playing for club and country, the better he's looking for me. I mean, I still don't want him to be number one next season, but I don't think you can look at the decision to play him over Perry and deny it's anything other than the right decision in my eyes. Whether Perry is the long-term vision and goal, or we upgrade on both, we'll have to see. But I think Darlow's done really well. I mean, he's done really, really well. Been a couple of mistakes, but not many, to be fair. Hi, Japanese one. She was nice one, Dave. Funny man. Funny man. But yeah, I'm interested to see how England play without Harry Kane up top, or without a focal point at all. Obviously, Solanke in that first half, or first hour, and then they had Calvert-Lewin come off at last half an hour, didn't they? So I'll be interested to see how they do without against Uruguay, without any focal point tonight. True story. Go on, Dave. You're a dark horse, you, Dave. You're a dark horse, mate. You're a dark horse. Kickoff's what, less than 10 minutes away now? Just listening to Tuchel. Hey up, so hope you're doing well, mate. De Zerbi. when you take a stone out of your shoe, you'll still limp for a bit before the discomfort wears out. De Zerbi hasn't enough time, methinks. I like that. I like that, mate. He's got a lot to do, hasn't he, De Zerbi? The term new manager bounce has never been as much needed for a club as it does for Spurs. So to change everything at Spurs, and the whole culture has to change at Spurs. Can that be done in 7 games? I would say not so. Can they paper over the cracks enough to get enough points to stay up? Maybe they can. Looking at his start at Brighton, no wins in opening 5, but to caveat that, there was Liverpool, there was City, there were some tough games in there. But he has to come in and get 3 wins minimum. Then he has to come and get 3 wins. It has to be a new manager bounce for De Zerbi. But the fans don't want him. It's already toxic. The fans do not want him there. He's certain decisions they made at Marseille, signing off on the Mason Greenwood signing and backing him, and sort of stuff he said about the actions of Mason Greenwood, and sort of looked to be playing it down a bit. His actions didn't go down well in Marseille, and is a massive reason as to why certain proportions of the Spurs fan base do not want him in charge there. So he's already, on a bad footing. But results change perceptions. Results change people's minds. He has to come in and get a result off the bat, and if he doesn't, again, a couple of poor performances, couple of dodgy results from the off, and there could be signs still delivered. The Yours Championship, there could really be that. I ain't sure. I think coaching wise, he's top tier. But in 7 games, is he enough about him to go in there and get it instantly? I don't know. Really interesting. I love that analogy. So class that. Hey up, Matt. I hope you're okay. Hey up, mate. I hope you're good, Dave, too. I'm all right, mate. I'm not too bad, pal. It's a 4-day week, in it, so always good. Wednesday tomorrow, which is Thursday, really. So yeah, we're going for it, mate. The only reason my boss asked you could hear him is so he don't break free when he don't back it up. Yeah, I want to break free. Chris Frost, good evening, Matt. I love the time. I hope, Chris. Thanks for that, buddy. Really appreciate you saying that, mate. Thank you very much. It's a busy channel. I put a lot of content out there, but that's because I bloody love it. The watch-alongs are still fairly new to me. Try to get in my rhythm, especially with it's not Leeds. But this is just a little taster into England watch-alongs, because the World Cup, we're going to put loads of content out World Cup-wise. There'll still be Leeds transfers, rumours and stories and whatever breaks with Leeds during the summer. But we're going to put so much World Cup content out. It's going to be, hopefully, a really good summer. Oh, Foden's little lad walking out with the team. Class. I appreciate you saying that, Chris. Thank you. Evening, my top man. Hey up, Nige. You are the best Nige I've ever met. I've met a few Niges as well, like I ain't taking piss. I've met about 3. You are the best, but you're also one of the nicest men in general. But just saying, out of the Niges, you're right up there. Number 1. Hope you're good, Nige. Harrison Manuel, tactically, De Zerbi is a top coach. I agree. The person, however, is hot-headed, which I don't think will. Yeah, bang on, Harrison. Bang on the money, mate. Bang on. And you've got a culture there already that we know has already pushed back against that aggressive sort of personality. And I don't get me wrong, I wouldn't know which way to play. It's like having a naughty kid, isn't it? You're not too sure whether to ease off and not tell them off and hope that works, or are you a bit too feisty and you're telling them off and sending them to the bedroom or whatever? And is that the right method? It's one of them. Like, do they need a manager to go in there and put their arm around them and mollycoddle them and try and make them feel good for 7 games? Someone like a Harry Redknapp probably would. Or do these players need, a bit more tough love? I don't think with 7 games to go you can give that tough love and it work. I really don't. I think you need to come in there and gain the respect first, which takes a while to gain that trust. And then when you've gained the trust, that sort of approach maybe works. But it's a tough gig for him. It's a tough gig for him, but he's on big money, and there's a clause that gets him out there, isn't there, if they get relegated. So I'm already looking at the situation at Spurs, thinking he's already got a way out. So if it don't work, he's going to earn decent money now. If it does work, a 5-year deal is ridiculous for someone who's never lasted more than 2 years. But yeah, we'll have to see. In terms of coaching, you bang up money, Harrison. He's top level coach, I think. But personality wise, is he going to get on with Jess Spence? Is he going to get on Romero, Van der Veen, some of these hot heads in that dressing room? Let's hope not. Let's hope not. Right, and guys and girls, it's 57 of you in, 20 likes. Smash me a like if you do not mind. 26 likes. Smash me a like. Let's get up to 50 as soon as we can, please. Much appreciated. Thanks, Matty. Thank you to Nigel. Thank you very much, Nigel, pal. Rich Bedford, thank you. How doing this watch along? Because I can't watch because cheers, Rich. Say, you know me, mate. I don't know how good it'll be. I don't even watch game half the time because I'm too busy replying on comments, but I'll try and give you as much of the game action as I can. I will, Rich. I'll do my best. National anthem's going. Japan's just done theirs. And now it's going to be England. Still can't get used to God Save the King. I still say Queen every time. Be football match tonight. Japan play football. Not like, Arthur. Technically really good Japan. I watched the extended highlights against Scotland. Really, really technically good players. Elliot Anderson in England shirt. I think we'll see much more of that. Top draw player. O'Reilly, man. I love O'Reilly. Great player. Matt Gay heat cap today, isn't he? Fair play. Fair play. What a moment for him. Is that first time he's captain in England, Matt Gay? I think it is, isn't it? Fair play to him. Boss Nass waiting in wings, ready to press clock for me. Bless him. I love him. Look at him. Well, you can't see him. I can, though. Just see his head sat there. You all right, Boss Nass? Give me a wave. He's listening. Look at him. I was just testing. I was just checking in. Oh, what's this, my mate Wayne? Oh, so I'll read these. My mate Wayne, Sunderland fan, only fools in SAFC. You know him. If you don't get to know him, he's a good lad. Got some interesting facts on De Zerbi that will be music to your ears, lol. Just sent me these now on WhatsApp. Roberto De Zerbi has a history of slow starts when taking over clubs mid-season, notably failing to win any of his first 5 matches at Brighton. However, his performance improved significantly when he has a full pre-season, as seen during his tenures at Sassuolo and Marseille. When joined a new club, De Zerbi's initial results vary based on what he inherits a team mid-campaign. Marseille recorded his strongest start with 4 wins, 2 draws and 1 loss in his first 7. Well, 4 wins, 2 draws and 1 loss would see him stay in the Premier League if he did that. That's what he did at Marseille. Brighton inherited his team mid-season, struggled initially, securing only 1 win, 2 draws and 4 losses, so 8 points in his first 7 matches. His first win did not come until the 6th game against a 4-1 victory over Chelsea. Benevento in 2017 failed to win a single match in his first 7 games. Please do that again, De Zerbi. And Palermo in 2016 recorded only 1 victory in his first 7 matches. So it's got gradually better. Let's hope that stops for this one. But yeah, cheers for that, Wayne. If you're watching, Foden, it's showing. He's playing at the top in the number 9 position. Gordon out on left, Palmer on the right. Rodgers in the middle. Love Rodgers. Mainu and Anderson in middle of the park. Riley at left back. Gahey, Concert, White at right back and Pickford. And then for Japan, you've got, So I'll have a go. Suzuki, Aito, Wata. Nah, I'm not even having a go at that. I'm not even having a go. False 9. False number 9 joke. Yeah, I mean, it kind of isn't it for the national side to not have an actual number 9 there. But there is Solanke on bench. Sent DCL back. So they must have been wanting to try this Arthur anyway tonight. So Don James, evening. All I'll be watching Wales v Northern Ireland. Got 1-0 written all over it. What this has, Don? I'll do. I thought DCL get Japan game, Spurs striker over the game. Don't understand playing him 30 minutes. Boss Nassett kicked off 14 seconds ago. My bad. Got carried away then. He'll be well annoyed. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 31. There we go. Love you, Boss Nass. Round of applause for Boss Nass. How was Just Joe? Matty, we miss him. Chris, he seems all right, mate. He got his 90-day sober chip yesterday. I sent him a message just saying well done on Facebook, so looks good. Don't know when he's coming back to the YouTube scene. Couldn't tell you, Chris, but I messaged him to wish him well and congratulations on his 90 days sober. So, yeah, Chris, as far as I know, doing well, pal. No, Wales game will be 0-0, yeah, probably. Watch game now. Harry Kane got injured in training yesterday. Is that what happened, Arthur? How bad's injury? Nice slow start by England. He's had the ball 10 seconds. Just sat there. Come on. Boss Nass loves England. He's right excited for World Cup. I want to get excited too. I need to see some tempo to this play. Friendly or no friendly. Let's see some tempo. Pickford pumps it long. Drinks on Matty. Yeah, I did, mate. I did. I didn't even have to do it and I still messed it up. I'm blaming stepdaughter and a boyfriend for walking in at that time of startling me. Sarah Mitchell, hey, just been watching our unders on YouTube, winning 1-0 at half time. Other Sarah, class. Hope you're doing well, my love. Hope you're doing well. Are you at West Ham Sunday? I'm sure you will be. You're bloody everywhere when it comes to Leeds United, Joe. If you are, hopefully I'll bump into you, Sarah. I'll be there with our Theo. Finally meet our Theo. Hope you're doing well. Kobe Maynard at middle. White O'Reilly. Strong player. Great player. Cuts inside. Wins it back Palmer. Foden playing out middle up front. That's mental. Foden. We say Piddo's not physical enough for Premier League. You got Foden playing as number 9 for England. Foden. Great play by Japan out on left-hand side. Oh, skin Ben White. Ball gets played across, goes out for a goal kick. Ben White needs to do better there. Great play. I'm just going to say the numbers for the Japan players. Number 18 did fantastic. You know me, mate. I don't have a pot to piss in. Bad crossing end. I'm good and going on Saturday, mate. Stay no. Right, okay. It'd be lovely to see you, mate. My cousin says I get where water won't. Yeah, you do, Sarah. You definitely get where water won't, love. If Leeds are there, you've cracked. I think I saw it the day you said you're going to watch the ladies play, aren't you? I've seen post actually. I can't make it that day. Well out there by Conser. Ford News up fronts now. Yeah, nowhere near. Gordon out on left, cuts back. Back to Matt Gahey. Lemonade for me, Matt. Always. You're on a cheap date, you, Dave. Cheap date. Really cheap date. Come on, England. Let's see some work. Come on. Entertaining game, please. Elliot Anderson. Out to Conser. Did you get Wolves tickets today? You're going to watch ladies Ellenmore Sunday before Scum game. Sounds good, that. No, I didn't. If I'm honest, I forgot they were going on sale, so I'm going to apply for ballot tomorrow, Sarah. I'm not too stressed about that, though. I think I'll get a ticket for that. O'Reilly loses out. Japan come down right side. Nice ball. Oh, it's only if he could cross it. Ooh. Get rid of it. Oh, Pickford. Wow. Japan started really strong. Really, really strong. Japan throwing out on right hand side. Really sloppy by England, that. Look really good, the Japan. Fair enough. It's nice to see a team actually attacking for once. Yeah, cheers, Sarah. Yeah, I know. Nice touch by Foden. Gets away on left, plays it into middle. Oh, Rodgers nowhere near. Go long. Palmer, get your head up. Nice play by Palmer. But England well in their own half here. O'Reilly. We're playing in the middle there. Fours Anderson. 8 Mano. Wolves tickets was a joke. As soon as I got in, they sold out. Yeah, Dave, it's same old time, innit? Got through on phone about 2 minutes past 1. A few mates haven't. Yeah, it gets tougher and tougher, doesn't it? England want a corner. Goal kick for Japan. Hey up, Bill. Afternoon, mate. Hope all is doing well. Yeah, I'm good, Bill. Hope you're good, my pal. Hope you're good, buddy. Goal kick Japan. I was going to say 5 minutes 44, 45, but I've actually got a clock. I don't need to. Thanks, boss lass. Legend. Cannot wait for Leeds on Sunday. Cannot wait for football to return. Proper football. Pumped up long. Japan, nice control. Free kick Japan. Midway into Leeds half. England's half. Brought down by Elliot Anderson. Some player, by the way. Massive, massive fan of Anderson. Massive fan. Japan pass it out to the left. Look good to Japan. Look good. Exactly what I expected, to be fair. Working that left-hand side. Ben White comes across. Tackle by Manu. Well played. Concert into Manu. Gahey. Driving with ball. Gives it out to O'Reilly. Come on, England. Quicker, quicker. Anderson. Back to Concert. Side to side and back, as always. I didn't know you could do that either. There you go, Dave. Going back a few years for you there, Dave. I'll be right up your street, that, mate. Good evening, mate. How you doing, Luke? How you doing, Luke B? Hope you're good, my mate. Hoping for a decent, entertaining game of football here, but I'm not too sure we'll get it. We are from Japan so far. How you doing, Sly? If Tanaka is sore, we need to go after his predecessor, Yoshimo Fujita. Is he playing here? Or have you got me there? Because I'm not too sure what that means. Pickford, nice ball out there. Anderson driving with ball. Into Palmer. Right, okay, mate. Stephen Finney, evening, mate. How you doing? Stephen, hope you're good, my mate. Archie playing for the unders, mate. Had a good first half, did he, Sarah? I don't think he'll be far off getting in first team, to be fair, where he's playing. Get World Cup out of the way, and you'll probably find Archie will be making a mainstay for himself in senior side, I would imagine, after the other side at World Cup. Nice play by Anderson, gets ball out wide there. Rodgers cuts inside. Come on, a bit quicker. Poor pass, Rodgers. Poor. Better than that. Free. Well done by Manu. Go on, Palmer. Palmer attacking. Give it. Shocking. So poor. Cross, but he's got it. So poor. Palmer lays it out wide for Rodgers. It runs out of play for a goal kick. So poor. For England to do out in World Cup, they need Palmer to be on it. They don't have the best of seasons, let's be honest. Yeah, I think so too, mate. He's Spurs' best player, if that means anything. Yeah, true. But always, yeah, I mean, with Archie, he's the best of a bad bunch. You could argue, Sarah, but he actually is offering more than that. He looks a decent player for Spurs. He really does, in whatever position he plays. And he's got that Leeds edge about him, man. That bit of bite, that bit of he gives a shit. Even though he's at Spurs, he cares. He's all for the cause, he's Archie. And it's going to stand him in good stead in his career. But yeah, he's having a great season in such a poor environment. It'll be an England senior England player, I think, in 12 months or so. And I think once he gets in, that'll be him. Because he's so versatile, Sarah. Once he's in, he won't come out for me. Yeah, of course. Come on, England. Concert into Elliot. Anderson again. Kobe Manu. Side to side on halfway line. Passing it about into O'Reilly out on left. Feeds it to Foden. Comes across. Is it a free kick? Free kick. Clatters Foden. Free kick out on that left-hand side. It'd be nice, Sly, wouldn't it? It would be nice, mate. For a cut price deal as well. What will England do in the World Cup? Thoughts and predictions. Quarters as a minimum, but it depends on draw. I mean, I haven't looked who they can eventually end up getting, but quarters, you hope for the semi and beyond, don't you? You hope for the semi. You hope for semi-finals as a bare minimum with how we've been going Otherwise, it's a downgrade on what we've been doing last few tournaments. Whipped in by Palmer. Go on, Rogers. Blocked. Japan cleared it. White back into Gordon. England still have it deep in their half. Japan with all bodies behind ball as it stands. Nice ball. Nice play that right hand side. England creating an overlap on that right edge. Crossed in corner ball. Nice that Ben White overlap there. With Rogers on that side. Easy clearance. But it's a corner for England. Yeah, I don't know. There'll be some people say we can win it with players we've got. I'm not too sure. I fancy France to win it, if I'm honest. But yeah, quarters, semis, around there. But I think we've our best opportunity was last few. Headed. Go on. Oh, it's bouncing around every box. Oh, Mainu cleared. Chipped in. Cleared again by Japan. Yeah, and it's gone. Yes, my pal, how are you doing? I'm good, Cal. How are you, my mate? What's your take on Spurs? Point deserve it. Great coach. It could work. Personality-wise, they're going to clash. So, can he do enough to get him enough points in that 7 game? I'm not sure. Literally, Stephen, flip of a coin. Good enough. I mean, good, definitely good enough to get good players playing well. But, yeah, ego-wise, personality-wise, there's going to be clashes. There's going to be clashes. Maybe he's got to bite his tongue. Maybe a few players have got to bite their tongue and just get on with it, because they're going to go down if they have another Tudor appointment when it just don't work and the players are clearly not playing for him. If that happens, then they're relegated. So it'll be really interesting to see how the players and how De Zerbi handles that situation. They will go down regardless. We'll be fine. 2 wins. We are hosed and dry. Imagine Europe, the slightest chance. Well, I'd love to sign Ben White in the summer. Yeah, I'd love Ben White, mate. I haven't, Sarah. I haven't. No one said out to me. I would have thought if he was, I would have heard something. There were rumours floating about the other day that Goodmanson were injured, which I think were rubbish as well. Let me know, Sarah. What have you heard, love? I genuinely don't think it's true, just because I haven't had any messages, and not that I'm a big shot and I would know, but genuinely, the amount of WhatsApp groups I'm in, usually I know when Okafor goes to the toilet. So if he's injured, I'll be surprised, just because I haven't heard anything at all. But that isn't to say the people I normally talk to don't have a clue either. So France looks strong. Their front line is immense. Yeah, France, Germany are always there, aren't they? As well. So Brazil, you never know. Brazil have some top players. Rafinha there as well. If England don't win it, then I wouldn't begrudge Brazil winning it. See Rafinha lift World Cup, even better as a Leeds fan, that won it. To say not only is he the best player in the world, or one of, he's also a World Cup winner. So yeah, I'll be cheering for Rafa if England don't win it. But let's see. Come on, Japan, says Brenner's Ghost. Heyo is on the bench. Evening all, Scotland v Ivory Coast, first international game at the Hill Dickinson Stadium tonight. Hopefully more to come. Sam Richie. Have you gone, Richie? Yeah, checked he was on the bench today. And he wasn't. Yes, checked he was on the bench today and he wasn't, but says he's injured now. He wasn't in the lineup there. Ooh. He likes getting these little knocks, doesn't he? It's never nothing too serious with Okafor. It's something that takes him out for 2 or 3 weeks, isn't it? And then he's got to then try and get back in squad and get match sharp. We need Okafor in this last 7. We've missed Okafor so much. And it's mad. England attacking here. Elliot Anderson. Nice ball. Bad touch there by Gordon. Bad touch. Great pass there. Bad touch by Gordon. Breaks down. Japan's keeper has it in his grasp. But for someone in Okafor who hasn't set the world alight and hasn't been fantastic all season, we definitely missed him when he went out. He offers something so different. Canada win it for me, the only host country that looks half decent. I assume that's a joke, Sly. That must be a joke. There's no way Canada win it. Not under Jesse Marsh. If he wins it, I'll be gutted. Imagine. Nah, there's no way. Only Roden and Darlow on at the moment. Yes, June. No Ampadu and James in the starting lineup, which is good news for us. Japan knocking back to the goalkeeper. Ooh, confident by Japan. Decent team, Japan. Knocking it about really well. Really well. Oh, free kick, Japan, just in front of the halfway line. That was supposed to, I checked to see if he was playing today or on the bench. Right, okay. But nothing serious. Yeah, I didn't think it was. Tickle those likes for that matter. Yeah, please do. Cheers, Top Banana. 45 likes, 63 in the building. I thought it might be a little bit quieter tonight with no DCL and Tanaka on the bench, but I appreciate everyone who's tuned in to watch so far. But if you haven't already, stick a like on the video. It really helps. Thank you for that, Top Banana. Luke B, Fiorentina has reportedly decided not to trigger the €8 million permanent purchase option for Jack Harrison following an underwhelming low spell from Leeds United club sporting director Fabio Paratici. Yes, Luke, does it surprise you? Doesn't surprise me at all. When he went there and there were an €8 million permanent purchase option, I was just like, don't matter until he signs, and I don't ever see him going out on loan and doing enough to warrant it. Again, same way, there's a fair few players who are in that ballpark. So you've got Voba, every time he goes out, gets injured. Going to be someone who just ends up running his contract down. That's all it'll be with Jack Harrison. Probably loan him out again, run his contract down. No one's going to sign him. He can't do enough to warrant anyone spending any sort of value on him. And Voba again, always injured. So he'll technically come back pre-season and then go out on loan again, probably get injured again, and it's just a waste of money. Some really poor signings. Don't get me wrong, Jack Harrison give us some good years. But looking at someone like a Max Voba, so poor. Tickle those likes for our Matty, thank you. Raymond Johnson. Hi Matt, how are you? Hope you are all well. What do you think about the FA Cup Sunday? Raymond, I'm buzzing for it, mate. I can't wait for it. Bring it on. Ball up top. So to goalkeeper for Japan. I think we win. And it could be catalyst out for turning this poor form around. I think we beat West Ham. I think we get a couple of goals. If you ask me now, I'll probably change my mind as I get closer because I get giddy, you know me. I'm going to go 2-1 Leeds. 2-1 Leeds. It might even have to go to extra time, which we don't want. Even though there's still 7 days between that game and the Scum game. It might even be extra time. But I fancy us outside penalties to win 2-1. I do. What do you think, Raymond? Host countries usually have at least a quarter-final run. US, Mexico, sure. No passion so far. The Canada squad is surprisingly stacked. Some good players in there. Don't get me wrong, Sly. Some good players. But they have a really, really shit manager. Yeah, we'll have to see. Interesting to see. I can't wait for World Cup. I can't. The World Cup's going to be shit if Leeds have been relegated, that's for sure. We stay up. Buzzing for summer. Plenty of football on. We know what it's like. We absolutely love it, don't we? When England in World Cup. So, yeah, hopefully a decent summer with loads of transfer rumours of decent calibre because we're a Premier League side. Well worked there, England. Elliot Anderson did well there in a tight space. Goes back to Conser. Anderson, nice ball up top to no one, really. Palmer's chasing it. We go through to goalkeeper. When does Harrison saga end? Yeah, he's got another 2 years, Bill, I think, after this one. At least one more year. I might be wrong with 2. I know, Luke. I know. He'll go out again, Luke. For me, he'll go out on loan again. But no one's going to take 90 grand a week either. So we're paying a percentage of his wages like we are already. Now, I think we're paying the bulk of his wages. At Fiorentina. So options to buy. We need to stop Italian and Spanish clubs taking the mickey. I'd take players on loan and they have no intention of exercising the option, basically providing them a free play. Yeah, so we've seen it with a fair few last time as well, didn't we? I'm sick of it. I'm absolutely sick of it too. Lorente, there were a few, weren't there? That went out and did that. And you just know you're going to get no money for them. They've literally got a free player. Hit the road, Jack, and don't hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. That's it, Bremner Ghost. That is it. Argentina, with or without Messi, it will be difficult to beat in the heat. Yeah, they will, Ellis. They will. I do think we have. I would tip us to beat Argentina though. And I know Argentina have some bare good players. Not just Messi, but I would tip us to beat Argentina. Argentina are in the mix, but so are England. If you name 5 or 6 nations that may win the World Cup, then we are in the conversation. And so are Argentina. But I think there's, France, Brazil, and maybe higher up that ladder than what us in Argentina are. Yeah, I've seen it, Sarah. I've seen it, my love. I'll have a. Is that the number for the ticket office? So I've never even thought of ringing them. But yeah, thanks for that, Sarah. Your start as always. Outgoing loan deals. Maybe we have to slap heavy loan fees on these deals. Yeah, so we have to do something because I'm sick of having his pants pulled down. I look up news on Okafor and say he had a knock in the warm-up, maybe injured, but doesn't say much more. It's not ideal, Rich, but if it's a knock, I mean, is it a knock or is it an ankle twist off a ball? You know, some of these discrete sort of injuries can be worse ones. But if it's a knock, if it's a contact injury and it's just not worth risking, then fair enough. Goes back to Japan keeper. Honestly, England looks so crap. Pressing here, get to him. Very confident team, Japan. Really confident knocking it around with goalkeeper at back. England pressing, not aggressively. Japan work it really well. Lost at an halfway line there. Okay, he wins it back. Come on now. Bit of intensity, England. So poor. Palmer, get him off. He's shocking. What are you doing, Palmer? Japan on counter. Nice ball out to left. Could be in here. Attacking concert. Good ball. Japan, what a goal. Japan 1-0. Fantastic. Fantastic goal by Japan. Wow, 1-0. That is how you play football, Mitoma. Mitoma, what a player. Palmer lost the ball. Dog shit. Absolutely dog shit. Cole Palmer. Fuck me, that was poor. What a goal by Mitoma. What a player. Fantastic goal, that, wasn't it? That's how you play football. That is how you play football. Fucking, honestly, Cole Palmer loses ball there and they just aggressively drive with ball there. Through centre, plays it out to left. He attacks Conser inside box and plays a lovely ball like, straight across, and Mitoma's there, just right at penalty spot, slots it home, 1-0 Japan. That is a proper decent goal, that. Change this score. Nothing less than Japan deserve. England, you won't even get out fucking knock at a group stage at World Cup playing like this. Absolutely shocking. Are we at the point again with England where there's too many egos and too many big shots earning big money? That was poor, that Cole Palmer. Thought he had just so much time on his hands. What's this, a water break? 23 minutes, all plays are over. Hydration breaks, yeah, drinks break. Absolutely shocking that by England. What a goal by Japan, though. Fair play. Fair play. When does a Melier saga end? In summer, mate. He's gone. He's gone. You see the World Cup being cancelled. You going to Dallas? I'm not, Sly. I wish I were, mate. I can't fund that, mate. No. Could just be a deadly. It could be. Steve Brown just popped in to give you a light, Matty, before going back to Wales. Lose to Northern. Steve, thank you as always, my friend. Thanks for that, buddy. Appreciate it, bud. Why no Kane? Perfect game for DCL, but sent back in. Injured, apparently. Oh, dear. Great goal. Yeah, he is. George McPherson at Tuchel out already. He's had enough. Mitoma between Tony's toes, says Bremner. Northern Ireland won up against Wales. Doesn't surprise me, to be fair. I reckon it will be a tight game. We'll be a bit nervous by the time Sunday comes. Hopefully, we will win in 90 minutes. Hopefully, Raymond. Hopefully. Japan, great goal. No sideways nonsense. Just direct forward. Went for our jugular. That's it. That's the football I want to watch as a football fan. Regardless of Leeds, England, just as a fan of football, I want to watch my team attack like that. That was fantastic. Fantastic. Game before Riley went. He's on bench, Michael. Went back to Leeds the day after the Uruguay game. Hi, my big friend. Day up, Fernando. Hope you're good, my mate. We keep looking at Mitoma. Well, what a player he is. What a player he is. Yeah, he will do, George. He'll be gone in summer, mate. He'll be gone. Big money underperforming. O'Reilly with a shot from distance. Absolutely nothing. Goes out for the goal kick. Honestly, I cannot stand, right, when there's a team who are just, who, let's be fair, man for man, they're better than Japan. They just are. Some might say, no, they are. Man for man, they're better than Japan. They're on ridiculous wages. It needs to mean something to play for England. Like, I mean, as a fan watching a friendly, I aren't massively invested in this game. I'm not. World Cup's different. But these need to be invested. You know, winning a cap even though it's a friendly, winning a cap for England should be massive, should be huge. Like the last 2 games, they look like they couldn't give a shit. They look like they couldn't give a shit. Need to do better than this. Manu, nice play by Manu. Out wide. Gordon on that left. Go on, get at him. Get at him. Let's see some positive football. Cuts back inside. Nice ball, O'Reilly. Wow. Tried a little fancy flick. Oh, he got it back here, O'Reilly, up left-hand side of edge at box. Nice play by Foden. Oh, Gordon. England putting pressure on a bit here now. It's a bit better, this. Nice little spell. Kobe Manu. Gives it into Anderson. Come on, out to Ben White. Oh. O'Reilly. O'Reilly's probably, out of all the young English talent, he's probably the one I'm most looking forward to watching his career develop. Massive, massive fan of his. I thought he was fantastic in Carabao Cup as well. Got 2 goals against Arsenal, didn't he? Such a talent. Played at left back today for England, but can play probably anywhere on pitch, to be fair. O'Reilly's such a good player. Really, really rate him. So I hope he can perform well today and maybe be a starter at World Cup. We'll have to see. Gordon on left-hand side driving in now. It's better, Gordon. Poor pass again. So poor. Man, your passes are so shit. Manu does well there. But Japan win it back. Be 2-0. This next goal will be Japan again. Out to O'Reilly at halfway line. Elliot Anderson's buzzing around, playing quite well. Ball up at top. Nice ball. Palmer brings it down in box. On right-hand side, Palmer. Wanted a shot, wanted a cross. It didn't fucking matter. Went nowhere. Nice tidy goal for Japan. Sadly, Wales are losing matter. Yeah, I kind of expected it today, you know. On such a downer. Such a downer. Nice play there. Ben White there trying a fancy flick. England putting pressure on Japan. It's all England at the minute. Japan have all the men behind the ball. Yeah, I know, mate. I know. England will win. Well, I said, I hope so. It won't be good preparation if, 2 games at Wembley and they don't win either of them. Especially a loss, that'll be really bad. They should have to play Solanke or Rashford up top, yeah. Something in that, mate, for sure. Oh, well won back there. Go on, Palmer. Gone. Palmer wants it back. Palmer's got 2 on him. Brought down. Is it free kick, England? Yeah, free kick. Cole Palmer fends 2 off and gets a free kick. Out near the corner flag. Who's going to bother going to watch England in the World Cup when you go to pit? Yeah, June, I won't lie, to go all that way to watch England. But they've got, I mean, there's that bloke who goes to every tournament who sold his house to go in there, you know. It's just people who, it's just the thing. It's just their thing, but it's crazy. I'd love to do it, but yeah. Team full of stars and ourselves. Yeah, exactly, Bremner. Exactly. I feel like the last few tournaments we've had an England side, even under Southgate. I know Southgate, we like love him or hate him. Not everyone were massive on Southgate. I feel like we had an English team we were all really, really proud of. I'm not too sure with this one. I don't feel it. I don't feel it with this one. I really don't. Anthony Gordon. Poor delivering it. Keeper catches it, palms it down. Bit of a scary moment, but regathers it. Takes Sting out of the game. That just calm everyone down, get Japan up the pitch. Drops it, plays it out from the back, and they're starting to attack. But yeah, I don't love this England side like I loved the one 4 years ago and 6 years ago. I don't. Silk sheet syndrome. At least no travelling for Tanaka. Yeah, that's it. That is it. Sly starting to get Matty to the World Cup fund. Cheers, Sly. Thanks for your super chat, my friend. Really appreciate that, pal. Made me laugh as well. Which is always a bonus. Thanks, buddy. Hope you're good, mate. Thank you. Iowa, when Japan attacking on this right-hand side. In the box here. Crossed, off concert, out for a throw-in, I think. Oh, no, it stayed in. Japan win it back. Now it's all England behind the ball. Japan just slowing it down, knocking it about. Nice play down that side. Really good football by Japan. Really good cutback. Whoa. Good job, Mark Gee were there. Then cut back to the penalty spot. There was a Japan player waiting. Could have been 2-0 if he wouldn't have been there, but knocks it away. Japan start again. Pump it out to the right. Poor cross. Who's going to win it? Japan win it again. Shot. Oh, skied it. Fell to play just outside box. Hit over and out for a goal kick, England. You're my eyes and ears now, Matty. Put unders on. You're my eyes and ears now. Put unders on. Sound Sarah. Be better watching them than these, I think. No atmosphere in the stadium. Or is it not, Gary? We are making Japan look... George, Japan are a good side, though. They have some really technically gifted footballers. No surprise that Mitoma's the one who got the goal score, the one that we do know about. But they've got some really, really good footballers of Japan. But not as good as our footballers. Yet, we're 1-0 down. Yeah, of course. And obviously, it's experimental. There's no Kane, there's no Rice. There's a fair few players who'll come in. This isn't the starting side for the World Cup, but people like, Cole Palmer, he probably should be a starter, and he looks poor. He looks poor, really, really poor. Gordon, potentially a starter, looks really, really poor. I'm liking Elliot Anderson and Mainu look all right in middle, to be fair. I think O'Reilly's playing all right on that left. Ben White's having to do a lot of work on that right-hand side. They've carved him open a few times and got him behind. But yeah, just up top, Rodgers, Foden, Palmer, Gordon. It's not clicking up there. That focal point that you need for me. I hate this false nine lack. I know the game changed, and I think it's gone back to a direct sort of... I was quite excited to see England attempt it without a number 9. We always talk about going long and being direct. Good ball by Pickford. Gordon out on that left-hand side, cuts back in, looking to get a shot away, pass it back in, Mainu. Go on. Out to Elliot Anderson. Elliot Anderson, great shot. Oh, is it bar? Elliot Anderson, one of the players in an attacking sense, even though he's playing as like a holding 2. His progressive passes, he looks on it. Elliot Anderson, I love him. Absolutely love him. I hope he don't go to scum. Top player. Top player. Commentator says, be surprised if he doesn't make it to the World Cup. He should be starting for me. Elliot Anderson, he should be a starter. It's a corner, England, anyway. It took a deflection. Cole Palmer whip it in with his left foot out on that right-hand side. On it, plays it short. Gordon out for the throw-in. Just poor. So poor, honestly. Big up slices. Bill. Yeah. Throwing England. It's such an important time in the Prem. These players will have been told not to get injured by their clubs. Yeah, of course they will. Got to think he's still choosing his 11, so won't have his big dogs on anyways. Yeah, there's some of them are, but it's a bit of a mix at the minute, isn't it, Sarah? Club before country. Yeah, it is for me too. I think we're a lot of it. Nice ball there. Ben White out for a throw-in again. Well, Archie's just scored. Archie Gray. Has he scored? Get in, Archie. Go on, Archie, lad. Oh, Archie Gray. Yeah, Nigel. Sideways and backwards. England have been terrible. Archie Gray now put England under 2-1 up. Yeah, buzzing for Archie. Gipton White, evening Matty, can't be arsed of England friendlies. Yeah, Gipton White. I'm saying I'm trying to drum up my mood for a World Cup because, like I say, on here, there'll be loads of World Cup content, not just England games. We'll try and make the World Cup a really fun space on here. But yeah, it's a friendly. I'm not massively arsed, but come on here and speak to some mates a bit about England and probably a lot about Leeds, which it's been the case. But yeah, I do agree. It doesn't excite me at all, mate. Around 6 years or so ago, we had a side that scored for fun. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people said Southgate and that were negative, but under Tuchel so far. Oh. O'Reilly. Nice play. Nice ball. Foden. This is where the false nine don't work. Beautiful play that left-hand side. Give it to O'Reilly. Beautiful ball, dinked it in. Foden gets out jumped by his defender. If that's Solanke, if that's DCL, probably misses it. If that's Harry Kane, he maybe gets over his defender then and puts that away. Daniel James okay for Sunday. Let's hope so. Let's hope so. Goes back to Japan keeper. O'Reilly, really good play by O'Reilly on that side there. Just stands the ball up. It's a great delivery. The keeper's nowhere near it. And the defender, it's an easy jump there. If that's a proper number 9 and not Phil Foden, maybe it's 1-1. Maybe it's 1-1. Hate friendlies altogether. They should be played in close season. Yeah, I agree. We've got important games and as Premier League survival hanging in the balance and an FA Cup quarter-final, 1 game from Wembley, and we've got to pause it while we play Uruguay and Japan in pointless friendlies. I understand he needs to Palmer down the right-hand side. It's better Palmer. I understand they need to play games, experiment, and try and get his squad ready for World Cup. But, yeah, I agree with what you're saying there. Kobe Manu into Palmer, who's getting seen a lot of the ball now. Rico Lewis. O'Reilly, sorry. I was getting mixed up. Out to Gordon on that right-hand side. Poor ball. Those front players just aren't on the same wavelength at all. They're not on the same wavelength. And Japan, bring it clear. Gonna pump it long here. Yeah, pump it long. Up to halfway line. Win it back. Well played. Second ball, Japan win it, and they bring it out. Sound. Sarah, I know today's game's a little boring, but we don't want the players injured, and the players will be more careful too. But yeah, I mean, there's probably something in that too, Sarah. You know, a lot of these players probably aren't giving it as much as they'll give it in a tournament, not only just, you know, for it being a friendly and not much riding on it, but the fact that they know there's some huge games coming up in the next few months for the club. I just kind of think in years gone by, playing for England, even in friendlies, meant something for them. Might not mean not for us, but I think for them it meant more than what it does now. And I want to see, regardless of being a friendly, whether it entertains me or not, I want to see the players that are playing for England, which would be a dream for any of us really. To be able to play for this country. I want to see more from them, I really do. It doesn't bode well. It doesn't give me confidence going into a World Cup that this side has the minerals or even the talent to stand up against the best when they're struggling against Uruguay, who in a World Cup setting you'd expect us to go beat. Against Japan, you'd expect us to go beat. We may still win this one. And I know it's not a full-strength side, but, there's an argument that it's not Japan's first full-strength side as well. They've made changes. But it's again like we talk about with Farke at Leeds. It's the instruction they're being given. It's the cautious defensive mannerisms you're seeing from the side to side, the possession-based football. When you see Japan have a slight opportunity where they may catch on the break by winning the ball deep in their half, the spring and attack with aggression, with pace, with power, and they go get a fantastic goal. And you look at England, it is quite drab at the minute. It is quite drab. White. Back to Rodgers. Into Palmer. Palmer does well. Uses his body well there. Unlucky. O'Reilly wins it back. Go on, Foden. Free kick, Japan. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, he is. Miss Calvin Phillips. Get Calvin Phillips inside. I'm happy for Tanaka to be on the bench. Yeah, I know what you mean, Steve. Maybe he'll play on Sunday. I think the point is friendlies. It's another chance for they get to play as a team for the. That's it, Jason, isn't it? That you've got to build some cohesion somewhere. So friendlies have to be a thing, don't they? They have to be. I get it, but we've got really important games for Leeds coming up, haven't we? And I'd much rather the season not paused for this. Mano wins it back. Oh, I want the ball there. Did Rodgers playing through, but well blocked. I actually think Kobe Mano would. Anderson's done well at middle. Palmer couldn't care less. His footballs are spoilt. Joe would be shouting tempo. Yeah, it would if you give a shit about England. Yeah, Japan have just beaten Brazil. Japan are a good side. But if we played Japan at World Cup, we'd be expecting to beat Japan. We would. But they had a good side. And they're showing that tonight. Japan on the ball. Oh, he's Freddie through. He's through. Is he offside? Or is it the crossbar? What are you offside though? Offside. Just Japan. Great move again. Slid through. Ayase. But we linked with him as well. Ayase. I did a video on him, didn't I? Yeah, I tell you what, he's onside. I think he were onside. He hit bar though. Good job. Ayase. Yeah, we were linked with him. I did a video on him about 6 months ago. Great player. Great player. It's a corner ball, actually, Japan. It's over there. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Sarah, I always thought the under-21 sort of mirrored what the first team did, but corner comes in. Caught by Pickford. But maybe not. Just Carsley playing an attractive brand of football. Maybe he'd have been a better option for England manager. Oh, I tell you what, Pickford's distribution's top draw, innit? Tick of those likes. Cheers, Top Banana. 65 likes, 83 watching. I'd love to end stream in a long while yet, but on 100 likes, that'd be nice. But yeah, smashes a like if you haven't already, and please subscribe if you're new here. It was a close offside, that mate, but I think you were just on. Are you doing a watch along? What for Sunday? No, Raymond, I'm going to the game, mate. So there won't be a watch along for that. I'm going to the game, but I don't think I'm going to a Scum game. I didn't get a ticket for Scum. I bet you did, Sarah, didn't you? Couldn't get a ticket for Scum away. I'm gutted, so I'll be doing a watch along for Scum away game, first game back in the Premier League. But yeah, I'm going to West Ham, mate. You know me, I'll always pick going to game over doing a watch along. But if I don't get to the game, I'll always jump on in and do a watch along as well because I enjoy doing them. I understand, but games coming up in the clubs, etc. But I don't see England becoming a World Cup winning team in a couple of months' time. Yeah, I don't, Fleur, unfortunately. You never know. Maybe it'll click. We've got the players for it. It's no doubt about it. We've got a squad capable of winning a tournament. But I don't think it's a squad now is as good as what it was when we narrowly missed out last time, in my opinion. But it's a very good squad. There's no two ways about it. We've got the players. At the minute, they don't like the gelling. I also don't want him to be starting players that aren't playing for the club. You know, I don't expect to see someone like Phil Foden starting for England. He probably won't. I don't really want to see Cole Palmer starting for England. You know, maybe 12 months ago, yeah. But, you know, based on form, based on how many minutes he's played this season, I'd rather not go with him either. But we'll have to see. It's hard to sort of decide who his starting 11 will be for Tuchel for England in the summer. Because I don't think it's the game we saw last week against Uruguay. Definitely not. This has a few more of them starters in there, but still, it's not the side we'll see open that World Cup campaign for us. But Evan help us if Harry Kane's injured. How many of these players are going to start first game? So there's no point as far as I can see it. Yeah, June. So free kick England down the right hand side here. A couple of minutes before half time. Whipped in by Palmer. What is that, Cole Palmer? I mean, maybe I'm being harsh here because we're at Chelsea and I just aren't a massive Cole Palmer fan for all his talent. But what is he doing there? Is that a shot? What's he doing there? Just awful delivery. High, wide, fucking everything. Just poor. Yeah, cheers, Sarah. Yeah, let me know if you heard. So it's not definite I can go anywhere, but I didn't get a ticket. I tried for one, I didn't get one. But yeah, it would be nice to have the opportunity to free one to unders. Class. Matt LUFC, there is zero chance we win the World Cup. We're lucky to get to the quarters. Yeah, it's starting to feel that way, Matt. But you never know. You never know. When World Cup starts, I'll be fully in World Cup mood. And Boss Nass, everyone knows Boss Nass from Late Night Leeds. He's a massive international lover. Loves England. Super fan. England, super fan. Hi, you Boss Nass. Give me a wave, even though no one can see you. He's listening. There he is. Massive England super fan. So Late Night Leeds and all content in summer is going to be class because Boss Nass going to be jumping on it as well. Do some watch-alongs. It's been late in the evening. Boss Nass will be able to jump on, do some watch-alongs. Maybe even for games that are England related. But you never know. You never know. We have the team. And once the season's over and done with, I'll be fully in the camp of let's cheer England to glory in World Cup. But at the minute, we're not. It doesn't look brilliant at the minute. But again, these are just experiments, really. Norway Whites, you don't have a squad capable at all. Only an Englishman would say that. I actually laughed when I'd seen today's team. Really, Norway Whites? Not fancy us. I think as a squad, we've got players capable of getting deep into the tournament. I think we've had better squads in recent years. I do. But I think when you look at the players that we do have, I think it's daft to suggest we don't have world-class players in a side that can go do well in a tournament. But again, I will reiterate Norway Whites, I don't think we've got a squad as good as we've had in recent years, and they weren't good enough. Half-time, that is your lot. Mr. Daniel, stop that clock. Cheers, Dan the man. Palmer, think he's playing at Twickenham, yeah. Tuchel is Southgate, yeah. You Southgate in disguise. Think there's a lot of hype around Palmer. Well, he's a talent, isn't he? He's a talent, Steve. But, yeah, are you jumping on Boss Nass or what? No, no one is. Yeah, he's a talent, is Palmer, but he's a bit rusty. He's a bit rusty, that's for sure. Wait until we get our chosen squad. Can't say we won. We've teamed on friendlies. This is why they breed criticism. Yeah, that's it. Unfortunately, even with the top stars, I still don't see England winning the World Cup. In my opinion, there is at least 4 or 5 teams better. Yeah, that's what I am, Stephen. Currently, I would say 4 or 5. I'd say Brazil, France. I'd still tip Germany. You've got Spain in there. You've still got 4 or 5 that you can roll off at some pretty easily, haven't you, Stephen? Before you take England into serious consideration. But Tuchel's a decent manager. He don't look great now, but he's a decent manager. Or coach, however you want to word it. And he has some world-class talent in there. So maybe it clicks. Maybe we get a bit of luck along the way. Who knows? But Harry Kane has to be firing, that's for sure. He has to be, we have a striker there who's, in terms of world football, in that striker role, is right up there with Haaland. He's either numero uno or 2. 1 or 2 in the world in terms of striking position is Harry Kane. Because the goals he's scoring for Bayern Munich is outstanding. Do a poll or Matty, which is a correct colour order? Because I'll just say it here, Jason. Which is the right colour when it comes to arts? I go, Jason. I go blue, yellow, white. That's how I do. Blue, yellow, white. Probably an argument that it should be white, yellow, blue, or white, blue, yellow. But I go blue, yellow, white. That's how I always do it. Kane is the only world class player, though. Norway Whites. Kane is the elite, 100%. Depends what you interpret as world class, doesn't it? Depends what you determine as world. It's world class. Your Haalands, your Messis, that Ronaldo sort of sphere of those, select few where some of the top nations have 1 or 2 of them. We definitely only have 1. I think Kane is out there on his own, but we have some very, very good players. You can even say Cole Palmer's in that, Foden's in that. But yeah, I'm not too sure when you look at the squad, it's as good as it has been, that's for sure. But Kane is the one that stands out, as it were. 10 years ago when it was Wayne Rooney, and I was a scum player, but he was the one you looked at. But Kane can't do it all on his own, can he? He can't. Shocking, even in context. What a shambolic first half. It wasn't good, was it, mate? Still stand up. The national anthem plays before match, even I do all the time. Germany have the stack attack. Yeah. 20 yards or 30 yards. The best team, really. Yeah, to be fair, that is right, Top Banana. Yellow, white, blue, I do. Discuss. Yellow, white, blue. Loves how you said Haaland first. No. Yeah. You're lucky you've got him. He was born in Leeds. He should be playing for England. Norway White. He should be playing for England. He's English. Born in Leeds. Fun. I'm still waiting to see him do something when he. Yeah, Neil, I agree with you, mate. Talent-wise, unbelievable player, but yeah, he ain't even playing for City much this season, so bench option for World Cup, really. Yellow, white, and blue. Mate, we're born in Leeds. He's English. Born in Leeds, mate. Don't care what you say, Norway White. He was born in Leeds. He's English. We should have had him. You buggers. You buggers. If we'd have known what we knew, if we knew then what we knew now, we'd have never let Haaland leave his dad, and we'd have made him, put him on coaching staff and paid him a right big wage. Said, you're staying here. And then he'd have grown up in Leeds, and he'd have also played for England. But being born here as a babby, then, yeah, not growing up there is probably what's done it, but he's English, Haaland. Evening all. Hey up, Chris. How you doing, my mate? a 78 RPM. Save your traditional kit colour, white, yellow, blue. Yeah, I thought if you would say that. I flip it. Blue, yellow, white. There is virtually no difference between fat ball and touch ball. Ooh, German influence, maybe. Hey. Till we die, exactly. Leeds. White, yellow, blue, says Ellis. Can we all agree, as football fans, the football we've watched lately at Leeds, and then watching, Uruguay, England the other day, that watching Japan play today, Japan, not England, has actually been a joy of watching spells. I've actually looked really good at Japan. Looked really, really good. Looked good against Scotland. 1-0 win there. No offence to any Scottish watching. It's not the hardest. But against England, playing really well at Wembley. Unfollow. No way, Whites. It's a fact. It's a fact. He was born in Leeds. He was born in Leeds, mate. He was born in England. No unfollow needed. He was born in England. But yeah. Oh, what would have done to have him? My word. Oh, please. Want Musiala as well. Musiala who plays for Germany. Wasn't he born in England or something? I'm sure there was something like that with him as well. Got a few like that, haven't we? Right, got to go pick me mum up just before I go 4-1 England. Whoa, Sarah. Safe journey, my love. Thanks for tuning in. I heard somewhere Leeds turn Haaland down. Yeah, Rich. When he was at where was he at now? Was it Mould? He came to Leeds, went around training facilities. I think it was 17 at the time. And I think it was going to cost £4 million. And it was too much for Leeds at the time, which it was at the time. It was too much money for Leeds. And yeah, it didn't happen because we didn't have £4 million. Yeah, unbelievable. Yeah, baffles me why he didn't pick England. Surely he knows more chance. I think it's because he'll want to represent country his dad played for. I think he grew up in Norway, then I presume. Obviously, born in Leeds, but by the time he knew all about it, he'll have moved away, won't he? Listen to this, Mate. Haaland was at Loftus Park watching Leeds as late as 2018 when there was around 60 Norwegians there, and he was one of them. He absolutely loves Leeds. Yeah, he does, man. He does love Leeds. I love it. You must love that. You must absolutely love that you've got that connection as well through Haaland as well. Norway wise, it's class. It's class to be cheering your national side and have Haaland in its class. Plus, Kane would get picked over Haaland. Farker would pick Aronson over Haaland, let's be honest. Farker would anyway. It's showing you the England highlights, although, yeah. Is there any? Hope it's 4-1 means better, yeah. It's been a couple of decent performances by England, not many. But O'Reilly's played well. Anderson's just showing it replay now with the bar. I thought Anderson's had a good first half. Maino's done well. I think Gordon and Palmer have flattered to deceive, really. Foden, again, I've been looking at getting Solanke on, see if Solanke can do well. I thought he looked pretty good in that opening 20 minutes against Uruguay, and then faded a bit as game went on. I think Rashford and Solanke maybe on at some point for Foden and Palmer. I'd quite like to see that be a positive change. Inject something. There's no intensity to England's play. And yeah, there's a lot of similarities between fat ball and two-chill ball, in there, which is a bit worrying from an England perspective, but Ian, right. 4-1 is understand score. Ian, right. Put my banner back on. I live north in Norway, and I have a season ticket for our national team who plays in Oslo. So yeah, that's class. That. I thought you were going to say I have a season ticket for Leeds. Then going to blow my mind. I got a seat once in top of East Stand. I couldn't believe it. I had two lads on my left who were season ticket holders from Norway, and two from my right who were season tickets from Ireland. And I just couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe, just that we've got people with season tickets who travel from Norway. Blew my mind that. Every game. Crazy. What a club. What a fan base. I see Tuchel is sitting on a cold box watching like Bielsa. Those are the first smashes I like, folks. Really appreciate. It's all right. You don't have to say shush. It's fine. Bye, Brooke. Bye. See you later, Charlie. See you later, mate. All right, Joe, I'm with you. You keep seeing you put 4-1. I'm like, what are you on about? 4-1 the unders. It's class, that. Absolutely class. What's Boston saying in private? Second clock ready to share. You absolute legend. Let's add that to the stage. Boop. Oh, good boss, nice. Good boss, nice. Well, I'd be lost without you and AG, wouldn't I? Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Top Banana, hope people remember Matty as his own t-shirt collection and done an album. I do, mate, but I don't like to shout it out there. You know me. You know me. Too humble for that. Appreciate it though, mate. But you can check them out if anyone's interested. Let me know, and I'll share the links and stuff. Thanks, Top Banana, as always. It's a Norwegian guy who have seen over 500 Leeds games live without missing one. That's mental, that, isn't it? It's mad, mad. Love it though, absolutely love it. Chris Gill, Kane is the most complete forward in the world. Yeah, I'd have to agree, mate. I think he's got everything in his game. His finishing's right up there with anyone best in the world, really. Finishing, he can drop deep. His pass, his vision. For someone who isn't very quick, it's not taking anything away from his footballing ability. Love you. See you later. If it's taken no away from his footballing ability, Kane is just an outstanding footballer. He's got better with age, really, and he's just, yeah. I'm a massive, massive Harry Kane fan. I think it's hard not to be. But he needs to be, 10 out of 10 World Cup level, doesn't it, to for us to get anywhere, really. He needs to be chance, goal. And I want to see him up there, finishing chances, not creating, really. He needs to be up there in the box. Pete Molly out, mate. Have you seen the officials for the Cup game at West Ham? I haven't, mate. Sheffield United fan Craig Pawson in charge. Fucking hell. FC 1-4 in 13 within fourth official Peter Banks, who sent Fark-off a month ago. Stuart Atwell. Oh, give up. Are you joking me? And Atwell as well on VAR. We may as well not fucking bother then, Pete. We may as well not fucking bother going. Fucking hell. All I read there was clown, and fucking clown. Yeah, fucking brilliant. Honestly. Great. Fucking great. Fucking brilliant. Oh. 11 likes of 100 with 98 people in the building. Smash it a like if you aren't already. Please subscribe if you're new here. I'll probably come on and do a live tomorrow night, potentially. And then, yeah, we'll have late night Leeds on Friday. I'm at a wedding on Saturday, which is nice. Mr. Wilco White's, Mr. Sean Carney getting married on Saturday. And then, yeah, Sunday, there'll be lots of bits of bobs throughout the day. I'll bang a bit of content on, maybe put some shorts on. I don't mean actual shorts, some short format videos of this trip to the capital. And then there'll be hopefully loads of good content coming out because there'll be a match day vlog of us beating West Ham and getting into the semi-final, should I say. And then if that happens, there'll be a FA Cup semi-final draw watch along on the Monday. If that's in fact when it gets drawn, which I would imagine it would be. The FA Cup draw watch alongs have been mad. 20,000 views for the first one, 29,000 for the second one. Can we do one better than that for the semi-final draw? Yeah, we'll have to see, but hopefully we're in the hat. And we can all book a trip to Wembley, which would be absolutely fantastic. When is Joe going to come back? I don't know, Raymond. He's still in therapy. I don't know, mate. All I know is he's 90 days clean. He's doing well. He's really happy. I couldn't tell you when. I couldn't tell you if it's going to be next week or, next year. I've got no idea, mate. But he's doing well, which is what the main important part is. He's looking well. He's doing better. And he's 90 days sober as of yesterday, mate. So well done, Joe. I don't think Pep has done for any good. No, he hasn't, mate. And he loved him, didn't he? He absolutely loved him. Tezza, there you go. Do you have any merch? I do, Jason. I do. Do you want me to put link in, pal? I do. I've got some t-shirts. Mate. I'll see if I can put link in chat. I really need to, put it out there a bit more because I'm really proud of them as well, and I wear them quite regular, to be fair. But I always feel a bit awkward shouting stuff out and stuff, but I get told off by a lot of people for not doing it enough. But I'll whack it in chat now, mate. So it's there if you want to have a look. There's quite a few designs in there. I've always thought it'd be real. I've got a few members in channel, and I've got 30 members. About 6 or 7 of them have actually bought the merch. But like the thought of going down to Peacock or something on a match day and seeing people actually wearing it or something in future would blow me away. But there it is, mate. INBL clothing on Printify. I think it comes up in dollars, but I think it works out. They're about £26, £27 a t-shirt. That's including delivery. Usually take out in between 4 and 8 or 9 working days. Sometimes they come within 3 days, depending how it falls. But yeah, it's there anyway. If you want to have a look, anyone wants to have a look, there is the link for that. There's about 8 or 9 different designs on there. But yeah, if you have a look, let me know if there's anyone you like. Top t-shirt says Top Banana. Thank you, Top Banana. As always, mate, one of the biggest supporters of everything I do. Much appreciated, mate. Love you bits. But yeah, there it is. Bacon butties for the hangover, Matt. Good to hear. And we're off. Boss Nass, we're off. I have done it again. Put it on. 16 seconds, 17 seconds, 18 seconds, 19 seconds, 21, 22. There we go. 25, 26. You'll do for me. Go. There we go. You'll do for me. You'll do for me. I'm shocking me, Boss Nass. Remember me like a bloody goldfish. Honestly. Top t-shirts. You're a star, mate. You're a star. You're a bloody star. Come on then, England. Let's see you. Let's see you. Is it no changes at half time? No. Elliot Anderson. Into Manu. Out to O'Reilly. Got all empty seats. Go on then. Manu. Gehi. Power ball. Clear by Japan back to Gehi. Way shy. they are good though. But Japan are a good side. But we're not playing to our strengths at all, are we? But Japan are a good side, mate. Yeah, have Wales scored, Jason? Our first game against Croatia won't be easy. No, will it, Ellis? Croatia are always a good side, aren't they? I seem to play them every tournament as well. Ben White crossed in. Japan cleared. They keep it nice. Throwing for England to the right hand side of the box. Wales won. Northern Ireland. So Dan James is on for the second half. Ugh. Great. Thomas scores, but Dan James is on for the second half. Don James. For me, he didn't need to come on. He didn't need to come on. He was complaining about having cramp and that. Did he really need to come on for a friendly? I know it's in Bellamy's best interest to win a game of football. I get that, but if Tanaka comes on, I'm booing him. Well, you want to, won't you, as a Bradford City fan? You'll want to. I get that, man. That's funny. Come on, England. Come on, England. Come on, England. Go on. O'Reilly. Nice turn. Get it whipped in. Rogers. Oh, corner ball. Headed behind Ben White at the far post. Sneaking in behind. Headed out. Harry Kane. Sat in the stands. Come on. Come on, England. Can't be playing like this in the World Cup. Yeah, they won't get anywhere, will they? If they do. Won't get anywhere if they do. Corner ball. Cole Palmer. Whips it in. Easy take. Too close to goalkeeper. Easy take. It's on screen, mate. It's on screen. On screen. 48-40, mate. There's Manu. Out to Palmer. Japan nip in there in front of Manu. Back to keeper. Japan playing really well. Ball pump long. Free kick England. Conte gets brought down. England get on with it quickly. Foden loses ball. Oh, it's fallen to. Go on. Palmer can't force his way through. Need to be off to pick my dad up from hospital. Hope we do better second half. Ao Tanaka scores, yeah, Fleur. Safe journey, mate. Arsenal 12 and Arsenal's come home injured, and we have James come on for a point of the second half. Strange how football works. It is, buddy. You bang up money there, though, aren't you? Bang up money. Oh, they're in behind here. Japan. Oh, Pickford. It should be 2-0. Great save. Getting behind. O'Reilly there, the Japan. Could be 2-0. Still got ball here. Oh, try to slip him in. He runs through too much on that pass and goes through to Pickford. Fair play, Japan, rocking up at Wembley and playing like this. Nice to see a football inside actually play football, eh? Come on, England. A bit of urgency, man. What are you doing? Out to Concert to Ben White. Well, I like Ben White, but I don't like him as a right back. I won't lie. He's doing all right tonight, but he's not a right back for me. Manu back to Gehi into Manu. Concert back to Pickford. Good pressing by Japan. Pressing's back to his own goalkeeper again. Yeah, top analysis. Hope your dad's okay. Fleur. Oh, try to slip in White there, getting forward. Well defended by Japan. Cleared back keeper. Ayase. Elliot Hansen wins it. Japan want a free kick. No chance. Get on with it. Manu went to Palmer. Tempo, says Joe. Kane, Rice, Saka going to really make a difference to this team. Foden not good enough. Don't look good enough at minute, does he, mate? John, I mean, Kane, Rice, and Saka are the three you look at as on the day. They are the world class players. Really, we do have. I know Kane's a level above them also, but I do think them three. You know, it's almost a 30-year outfield team changing it, and those three coming in. But the message of how we play has to be better. Across in Pickford, the instruction, you know, the minute the side to side slow build up, no tempo as play, it's really, really poor, really poor. And yeah, you are right. It's hard having Kane at top of that attack. He's going to be dropping deep, trying to get involved in it because they're not playing direct enough. Let's be fair, he wouldn't be seeing much of the ball if he were playing today because it's just side to side. He'd be coming deep, and then you'd have no one up top to put away the chances when they fall. So you have to hope so. I mean, Rice in middle's a massive difference maker for me. He's top draw. Saka's not been at it as much of late, but we know, especially for England as well, he always does well for England in England shirt, a little bit like Sterling used to do. But you have to hope so. That's all I can say, John. You have to hope so. But you are right. You are right in what you're saying. Arriba. Not one chance on goal because we don't go forward. It's mad, isn't it? Premier League football, best league in the world. The football we've seen in Premier League's been turgid this season. And it's a mirror image now at England national side. And we are seeing a decent sample size of a game and a half. And I know it's different players and it's a totally different side to last game against Uruguay. But again, it's the same principles we're playing with, which comes from the manager. We saw it under Southgate a little bit in terms of being more defensive when we've got so much attacking talent, but we still scored goals. We're still, you know, winning games under Southgate. I mean, this is 2 games at Wembley. He has been off the boil, mate. He has. Tin Pot Tommy. Too slow. Really, it really is. It's the way football. I watch it week in, week out at Leeds. I watch it week in, week out in Premier League in general. Oh, Japan are in behind here. Pickford comes out. Oh, chipped in. Lucky there. Got him behind again. They're really good at getting behind our fullbacks. Japan have started in second half on fire again. Cleared by England, and it's Japan throwing on halfway line. Yeah, Bellingham as well, to be fair. When you think Bellingham, Rice, Saka and Kane, that is a big. They are difference makers out the top banana. They are. You can't get away from that. They really are. And I mean, people talking about Rodgers being potentially better than Bellingham. I'm not answering that tonight. They're in behind again, behind Ben White on the left-hand side, cut back. Can he get a shot away? Well blocked by Mark Gay. Comes back and Pickford comes to the edge of his area and he's going to pump it long. Got behind again. Japan, honestly, could be 3 or 4 up. And guess what? They'd be deserving of it. When they've attacked with aggression, intensity, pace, power. They've looked very good doing it as well. Like watching Leeds put you to sleep. Yeah, you're spot on, Matt. The Premier is the worst I've seen it in years. It is. Most money in it. The best league in the world, apparently. But every player's too scared to go beat a man. It's all, good ball by into Foden. Poor touch because pumped long by Japan keeper. Yeah, it's all about stats in it. It's all stat based now. We talk about referees too scared to make a decision. I think sometimes players are too scared to try and take a man on for fear of losing the ball and their numbers dropping on the stat pack. That's how I see it. I don't know if that's how you perceive football. Corner to England. Gordon takes his man on, wins a corner out on that left hand side. Paul that by O'Reilly. Atmosphere at Wembley sounds worse than West Ham or Spuds. Need you up front, Alert and Messi. Oh, I love you, mate. I love you. Are you doing a live stream about the FA Cup game, mate? About the FA Cup game? Yeah, I probably will be. Obviously, we've got late night Leeds on Friday. I'm probably going to do a live Wednesday or Thursday, tomorrow or Thursday, on because I can't do Saturday. So there'll be some at top banana. It's been a while since it's just been me and the chat talking just Leeds. It's been a while, to be fair. I've just been doing putting little videos out, and out one a day pretty much since international break's been on. But yeah, you'll see a bit more of me beforehand, don't worry. Even the Jubbers are on strike. Quarter final for Japan. Again, I don't know how fixtures fall, but here comes Palmer with corner for England. Long looping. We get his head on it, goes wide. Over that concert, yeah, concert gets his head to it, goes wide. England are shite, to be honest. They only play top league players, but Scotland, Wales, Ireland, many other nations play other divisions. This is why we suffer, because we're too scared to drop the money, boys. Yeah, there's something in that, mate. Also, the VAR's definitely ruining it, mate. I watched a few subs here: Solanke, Hall, Livramento, and Bowen. Is Rashford not on bench? I'd like to see Rashford if he's on bench. But yeah, Bowen will give some. Solanke definitely needs a focal point. Yeah, VAR, 100%. I watched Jared, I watched Paul as well earlier. They were talking about VAR in a negative light, and yeah, I agree. The fans want it gone, don't they? But gives more people jobs now, so they'll keep it. Yeah, exactly. Maybe we can get some of Japan players. Yeah, well, is it Iyase? I think it's Iyase. Who's their striker? Is that number 13 potentially? I'm not sure. But I did a video on him. Might have been, I can't remember if it was January. It might have been summer. It might have been for summer. And Leeds were looking at him. We're linked to him. And he's a really, really good player. Plenty of goals scored at club level. And he's playing tonight. He's looked all right as well, to be fair. Concert. In a Manu, nice little pass there. Manu. Poor ball. Fucking hell, man. This is like watching. Why every time I do a watch along, is it just like watching paint dry? Oh my God. Can't just watch a good game of football. So poor. Thank God. Cole Palmer, get off at pitch, mate. Absolute turd performance. Jared Bowen. Gear's so much more than Palmer Gear. Hall's on for O'Reilly. Solanke's on for Foden. And Ben White off for Livramento. Yeah, I agree with all them subs, to be fair. I think you'll see a better side now for next half hour. Question. Different managers, more or less same players in the last 10 years. Does that prove that players aren't good enough? What for England? A lot more fresh faces in this squad, would you not say? Yeah, I mean, I think when it comes to international tournaments, what you got to remember, Mark, is it's knockout football, isn't it, when you get to the latter end? And I mean, we're literally talking, a penalty miss and so close, fine margins to winning something, So I'm not too sure the players aren't good enough. I think in some of the recent tournaments, we've been slightly on the wrong side of it. You're talking millimeters, you're talking 1%, 2% off being of winning a tournament for England. So I'm not too sure they are. I think they have been good enough. I don't look at this side now, and I think there's a lot more new players in this side. I don't look at this side now and think they're good enough. I don't. Not to win it. They're good enough to be in the conversation to win it. But I don't think we've got as many good players as we did have. I really don't. Or players in form as much as we have had before. Technically, the manager's better. I would say Tuchel's a better manager than Southgate. Whether it's a match for England, I'm not too sure. We'll have to see. But he's a winner, is Tuchel, like. Nice play that left-hand side again here by Japan. Nice football. Really nice football. Now back to the defenders now. They're passing it around in their half. Out to the right. Unfazed. Really good in tight situations, Japan as well. Really, really comfortable on ball. Nice football. Poor pass, England win it back. Elliot Anderson. Into Manu. I've seen enough of this. Yeah, Formula Pog, I don't blame you. I know you've all missed this. You're like an all-in chuffing head, mate. Time to bring the veteran players back, because yeah. Oh, has he made another good save? Hey up, Kirsty. Saka not on the bench, no. Nice play. Go on, Livramento. Go on then. Back to Anderson. Poor. Rodgers has been so poor today. Hall's looked good last year. Yeah, Hall's top draw. Top draw. Well played. Rodgers crosses it straight down keeper's throat. Easy take. Tim Pot Tommy Ball makes you think he's German George Graham bore his way to glory. I mean, if we're born us way to World Cup win, I ain't gonna moan, mate. But I don't see that happening. John Waterworth, hey up there. If some of these sacks of shit, what we hope going to with, God help us, yeah. England playing like this, Scotland would have more chance of progressing than us in the tournament. Remember, goes 60 minutes in, Japan looked like so fresh they could do ninja body course at the warm up. Yeah, they do. I think they could do the Travelator at the end of Gladiators, couldn't they? With ease. Paul, what are you doing? Come on. Look asked. I mean, Elliot Anderson, a good game. That's such a poor ball. Deflects off back of a Japan player. We'll start again. Constant out to Matt Gahey. Thought the Japanese team would have been busier. I saw their showing soccer years ago. I think they've been really good today. I think they've been really, really good. Really good off the ball. Kept the shape well, really disciplined. But when they've had the opportunity to attack, when they've won the ball back, they've gone for it. And 3-0 wouldn't look out of place. Bowen down this right-hand side is played on. Go on, Bowen. Get at him. Get at him. Turns on his left foot. Too much, Bowen. Get the ball in. Too much. Cleared on as far as Elliot Anderson. Driving with ball. Get out of his way. Free kick England. Right on about a yard outside the edge of the area. Rodgers wins the free kick. Similar range to what Rodgers scored against Leeds with this. A bit too close for up and over. Maybe it's hard and low, this one. Yeah, he's caught there. Oh, I wonder if Rodgers will take this, He'll fancy it. You've got Bowen with his left foot. Maybe suits Bowen. Kamada, good player. He's one that brought Rodgers down. You've got Rodgers. Who's put it down here? Solanke, Rodgers. I think Rodgers should hit this. But it is on left-hand side a little bit, but Rodgers is putting ball down. Rodgers can hit him. He can hit him. Do us a favour, everyone. 121 people watching, which is fantastic. Stick us a like on the stream, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to Imagine Not Being Leeds. You won't regret it. Here it comes anyway. Is it going to be Bowen here, or is it going to be Rodgers? Rodgers. Oh, deflected off at wall. Wrong technique there for me. He had to go hard and low. He tried to go through wall or just up and over it, but yeah, it wasn't a great free kick, really. Really easily headed out by the wall. Oh. No, mate, I didn't, mate. England up all that kid. Yeah, Nige, 100%. Very average out there without Kane inside. Japan subs. Neither of them are Tanaka, though. Yeah, neither of them are Tanaka. 2 subs for Japan. Still no Tanaka. Whether we want Tanaka to come on or not is another thing, to be honest. Been nice to have seen him, but then again, not really needed from a Leeds standpoint, is it? To be honest. Bosnas. Bosnas. Is he listening? Are you there? A quick pause, mate, at timer. About 8 seconds. Quick pause. I love that you're just there for you. Pause it now. Go. Yes, my mate. Yes, my mate. We're on. We're on like Donkey Kong. You absolute leg end. For some reason, we ended up like an 8-second stretch there. Like, how's that happened? Yeah, sound like Bosnas. Thanks, mate. Hall out on that left-hand side. Can't believe you listen to me, Bosnas. Fucking hell. Love you, mate. We're calling me a twat. Bowen out on this right-hand side. Paul out for a goal kick. Try to do his man outside. Too much. Oh, you do that for West Ham all you want, mate. But when you put an England shirt on, I expect more. My word. England, we are shite. Yeah, he's injured. I don't think it's a big injury, but yeah. I was hoping to see AO. Yeah, me too, Nige. Like I say, is it really needed? Probably not from a Leeds standpoint. I would have liked to have seen him. And we obviously haven't played much football. I'm sure he'd have loved to have got on pitch today at Wembley. AO can warm the bench for me, having fresher bubbles. Bremner, will he play? Will he play because it's FA Cup? Potentially. Will he play now in the Premier League? You know, I think he showed enough in that last half an hour, me, to against Brentford to warrant him playing. I really do. Nice play that by Mainu. Well played. Oh, back heel. Rodgers cross. Oh, Hall of a cross. Keeper fumbles it, but gathers it, and now it's he brings the ball out. That was a nice little pass, that. It's really weird not knowing any of the Japan players' name. Like, literally, yeah. It's really weird not knowing any of them. Goes long to Pickford. Get rid of it. Pumps it long. Oh, he's all over Bowen there. That's a free kick, England. Chuffing hell. Bowen's down. He's not injured though. Legends in Las Vegas was the first nightclub I worked in. Long mad to think that was 30 years ago. Legends bar in Las Vegas. Love it. Yes, Matt, I think he will get minutes at Bubbles. Yeah, he probably should do. We know, obviously, his role has been FA Cup games since Christmas, really, hasn't it? You know, at most, at best. I do think maybe he's shown enough to maybe warrant some minutes in Premier League. Let's hope so, Let's hope so, because for me, he's our best forward-thinking midfielder we've got at the club. Japan are attacking out that left-hand side. Livramento comes across. Gets done. Craw. Ooh, good shot. Just wide. Didn't quite wrap his foot round it. The Japan number 13. Attacked that left edge really well. Got to Livramento. Got stood up by him. Nice little step over. Cuts onto his right and whips it round. I think Pickford had it covered but it goes about a yard or two wide up right left post. But nice football again. Nice football again by Japan. I hope we keep him. We need to build squad depth. Yeah, I mean, if Farker stays, Bremner, I think he goes. I really do. I think he goes, unless something dramatic happens in the next couple of months. Michael Jackson had a chimpanzee called Bubbles. He was always blowing, but he did have one called Bubbles. And if you remember on the early Bo selectors, he used to do Michael Jackass, did it? And Bubbles was Caroline Flack. She played Bubbles on Bo Selector. If anyone remembers early Bo Selector, hilarious. Lee Francis, another guy from Leeds. Ampadu on for Wales. Don James just not needed again. Just not needed, but again, he's gonna try and win the game. It's Bellamy. No alliances to Leeds, is he? Let's watch that Japan goal back as we have another water break. Really good football, that. Mitoma drives it ball, gives it out to the left, and then continues his run into the box. And it is a deflection, yeah. It takes a deflection off O'Reilly. But it's a great goal by Japan, that. It's happened when you're brave. These last two games for England before the World Cup have been poor. Don't give us much. Yeah, and that's it. You know, say what we want about being a friendly, can say what we want about it not being the right side. Tuchel hasn't put a side out that he thinks will get beat by Japan. Tuchel didn't put a side out that he thought wouldn't beat Uruguay. Yes, it's a friendly. Yes, he's experimenting. Rashford's on now. I thought he was really good against Uruguay overnight, to be fair. And James Garner, I thought he was good too. So regardless of who's playing and not having the strongest sides, he would have expected a better performance in both of these games for me. And as warm-ups going into a World Cup, it's not ideal preparation. You know, I know we go through qualifiers with ease. You win every game. We do that quite often. But for the last two games before the World Cup, it's not been good performances. Gordon and Maynard were off, and Garner and Rashford are on. Michelle Edwards, hey up, Michelle. Hi, Mike. Do you think we'll do well in the World Cup with this German manager? I think we'll go deep into competition. I do. You know, I really do. You've got to be talking knockout, aren't you? Quarters as a minimum, semis potentially as a minimum. But I don't know. I'm not enthused at the minute. But we still have good players. It's still a really good squad. Loads of options in certain areas. A lack of options in potential other areas. Like if Harry Kane was injured, going to really struggle. But yeah, I mean, we've got Harry Kane up top. You know, we've got players who can get the ball to Harry Kane. He's a game winner, it's a match winner. So yeah, you best believe we've got an opportunity to get deep into the competition. Then you've got to rely on a little bit of luck, haven't you, along the way as well. So we'll have to see. But I'm not as confident as I have been for the last 2 or 3 tournaments. That's for sure, Michelle. That's for sure. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Maybe Eddie Howe's next one. Maybe an Englishman gets it. Tanaka is on. Done off. Tanaka's on. There we go. Tanaka is finally on. I would suggest he probably does, Nige. We haven't seen it yet because of injuries, but it would. Let's be fair, it would have Bellingham in there, Saka, Rice, Kane. He probably knows. There's probably a couple of spots open, but he'll know the majority, I would imagine. I think your centre halves are probably going to be Maguire and Gahey. I think. Again, is it the best? I'm not sure. I do like my Gahey though. Tanaka is on. Same is again. Ole, ole, ayo. Yeah, without Kane in the World Cup, we'd be stuff. Yeah, Nigel, I think so. Without Kane, we'd really struggle. Livramento. Let's see what Tanaka can do then for 20 minutes or so. All the men behind the ball at the minute. Ayo. Ayo. Yeah, I agree, Neil. Got a new investor. What's your thoughts? I mean, he's a lifelong Leeds fan for starters, which is good. Yeah, I mean, hopefully we don't hear much from him and he just puts money into the club. That's what I'll say, Lloyd. Whipped in by England or cleared by Japan. That's what I want. I want people investing who don't kick up much chat on social media and just put money into the club. Oh, it's in. Oh, I thought we're in then. No, chipped in, cleared by Japan again. Bugger. But yeah, any investor, any terms of money coming in, Lloyd's brilliant for us. Keep pumping money and we need it. We need it. Got a lot of money getting spent, haven't we, over the next couple of years with stadium expansion as well as what we need to do on pitch. You know, it's a separate pot of money, but it's still money. So we're going to be pumping money into the club. Money's going to be getting pumped out of the club in terms of, you know, bringing players in and the stadium expansion. So you best believe we need some money pumped into the club. But the most money we can get is staying in Premier League. So that has to be paramount. And those holes that have been dug, they'll soon get filled in if we don't stay in Premier League. Sloppy that by, I think, Rashford. I can't just do a watch on for an exciting game of football. Doing me head in. Livramento back to Consa. Yeah, he's worth absolute shitloads, isn't he, mate? Give 300 million to charity, so not in it for the... Really? Wow. I didn't know that, Lloyd. You know more about it than me. Wow. England have a team full of overpaid players. We don't know how to play football. I think a lot of footballers are overpaid, not just the England team. Hall, can he get there? Good defending by Japan. England throwing out towards corner flag. Nige, only your chat mates watching this better than mine. Thanks. Here, Nige, thanks for that, mate. You're biased, though, because you love me. But I appreciate it. I get drawn in with chat, though. I don't know how much like commentary I give. I always assume everyone's watching it at the same time. If anyone's not watching it and just listening to me, I do apologise. But yeah, the chat's where it's at. You know me. Cleared by Japan, but England win it back. Passing's been sloppy today. Come on, England. So we've got to watch Leeds try and get over that line with boarding football, and then we've got to watch World Cup. We've got to watch England do this. Bowen whips it in, headed out by Japan. Oh, go on, shoot! Paw. Livramento cross, corner ball, England. Should have shot then. Yeah, we do. Yeah, I know he's Greek, mate. Yeah. Oh, highly thought of shipping family. Oh, England wanting a penalty. Get up and get on with it. No wrong with that. Elliot Anderson wanted a penalty there, but not for me. Corner ball. Jared Bowen out of that right side. Whip it in. Come on, Jared. Oh, palmed out by keeper. Bowen picks it up again. Anderson whips it in. Go on. Oh, fallen. Is it? Oh, what a save by keeper. Oh, and it's wide. Oh, goal kick. Bowen hits it wide. Oh, Rashford with a decent shot there. Saved by keeper. Best chance of it for England in this game. Finally a shot on target. Rashford does really well. Gets shot hard and low, but straight down keeper. And Bowen should have done better maybe there on the swivel. It's easy save really for keeper. It palms it back out. Should probably keep hold of that. There's a defender right. It's a bit harsh really on Bowen. There's a defender right up his arse to be fair there. So should be a save he makes. He does. And then Jared Bowen hits it wide. But the defender does really well there to make sure he can't get his shot on target. But best chance for England that. Yeah, I would say so, Tom. Why they take Mitoma and place him? Yeah, he does. England might get to the quarters, might. And being a bigger if useless. Also, good evening, everyone. Evening to you, Tom, mate. Evening to you, pal. Bowen keeps it on that right edge. England again, ole, ole. England again, ole, ole. England again. England again, ole, ole. 106 likes, 135 watching. Smash us a like if you aren't already. Let's try and get 220 before end of game. That'd be brilliant. And subscribe. Oh, nice footwork there. Rogers on that right hand side. Nice one to Livramento. Can he get his cross in? He does. Great ball. Oh, towards far post. Goes past everybody. It's cleared again by Japan. Matt Gay, he gets to it. Yeah, smashes a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. First time you're watching me. I'm a bit of a jellyhead, but give us a subscribe anyway. Japan, pump it long. I watched the French and Brazil friendly the other night. Not impressed with Brazil. Better than England, though, Neil. Ball up top to Solanke. Ushered out there. Well played. Bullied. You were bullied there, Solanke. Bullied, mate. Japan just come to Wembley and just do a proper, decent, professional performance on all England star boys. And all, oh, man. Approaching 80 minutes. Yeah, Neil, I bet they were. Yeah. Not impressed, but 10 times better than England. Couple of subs for Japan. Go on, sub Tanaka back off. We've seen him now. Let's not get injured. It's a nice kit, that Japan kit, isn't it? Beauty. Just ordered our Theo loads of kits off DHgate. I'll never get I'll always get Leeds kits direct through Shop Me Fruit Club. I don't agree with that. But when it comes to international kits for World Cup, Bosnas give me a link or two. So I've gone on there. I've got him. Hey, listen to this, Bosnas. I've got him Sweden away. The blue kit with Goodmanson number 5 on back because he's number 5 for Sweden. So I've got him full kit for World Cup for Sweden away. I've got him full England kit with Kane on back. I've got him full Brazil kit with Rafinha on back. And I've got him in 1998 retro England with Batty number 8 on back. Get up there, lad. Get up there. Prime, mate. He's going to train, 6-year-old training with his grassroots. I'll take him Bradford City when he goes Bradford City training on a Friday night in his England Batty shirt. That is prime, legit quality right there. But yeah, I'm excited for them. I think they won't come for about 3 years. They'll be ready for next World Cup, Boss Nas. But yeah, said they got shipped actually yesterday, but it's still showing maybe a month or so. But I can't wait to see that Sweden away kit, that blue kit. He's absolutely stunning. He's absolutely well. He don't know he's getting it, but he keeps saying to me, "I love that Sweden kit. Can I get Goodmanson up back?" I'm like, he knows already. He knows. England have an attack into Hall. What can he do with it? Look up. Nice football. Great defending by Japan. It is a corner kick, though, England. Really well organised, Japan, as well as good going forward. Really well organised. Limiting England, to not much at all, to scraps, really. Hit the like button, please, for Matty. Cheers, June. Thank you. Smashes I like. Roy Jones, this England team is shite. Not going to get out of the group stage. Japan, good team. Really good team. Really, really impressed with. He comes off. On comes Maguire. Oh, to be fair, Maguire, we laugh at him a lot, don't we? He's in front of a lot of our jokes. And Dan Burns on as well. But for England, he's a good player, is Maguire, for England. He really is. Burnham, Maguire on foot corner. More of a threat there, isn't there? Yeah, I agree. And we have given Tuchel a new card. I don't know, have we? Trent. Trent wasn't good enough to make a 35-man England squad when he plays for Real Madrid. It's an inflated squad of 35, and Trent couldn't get in it. Laughable, mate. Laughable. Whips in. Maguire heads it. Oh, it's off the line. Maguire's first touch is almost a goal. Headed off the line. Pumped in by Elliot Anderson. It's another corner to England. Maguire's first touch. Oh, great header. Great header. Tell you what, he's done. I mean, there were 2 Japan players and keeper going over there, so they were absolutely hanging off him as well. They were Luko 9ing off his bastard neck then. Well played, Maguire, though. Great header. Unlucky. Another corner here. Is it Bowen again taking from an outswinger? A fucking WWE inbox now, isn't it? Look at that. Get your arms off him. Whipped in. Oh. Cleared away as far as Hall. Japan are a small team, but defensively very good. Really good, Neil. I'm really, really impressed with him today. He has. Hall's a really good player. The best English team you've personally seen, I go Euro 96. Great. Yeah, Euro 96, first tournament I remember watching, Nige, and proper being into. I was 9, nearly 9. Now I'll have been 9 in July. Yeah, I've been about 9-year-old, that first tournament, crying on my bunk bed when we got beat. But I'd say that was right up there. The talent in that squad was unreal. Massive Gaza fan. Remember watch the goal live against Scotland when he scored that goal. He chipped overhead, volleyed it, and then the celebration was class, the dentist chair celebration. Love that side. Some of the early 2000s when we had like Michael Owen and Beckham and Gerrard and like that, it was hard not to get excited with that sort of golden era we had in the early 2000s under Sven. I was really excited there. Obviously, I was at high school, young team. That really excited me. Did those couple of World Cups early 2000s when Rooney burst onto the scene. That was an exciting time. And then we've had a fair few years of sort of been nowhere at it really after that. Until recently under Southgate, where he sort of put us back on map. We had some really good players. I feel like now we've sort of transitioned again now, and we're in a period now where I'm not too sure we're one of those teams. Last few tournaments, one of the favourites to win it. Where are we now? I'd love to know. Does anyone know Bucky's favourites? Who's the top 5, top 6 sides to win it? We're probably in the conversation, but I bet we're well down on odds compared to what we have been in the last few. But yeah, I can't disagree. 1996, what a fantastic side, mate. Fantastic side. Some absolute Premier League legends in there as well. I love that grey kit as well in 96. I love that badge was central. I've ordered the white kit from Euro 96 with Gascoigne, number 8 on back. I've ordered that for World Cup. I'm a big Gascoigne fan. Oh, headed over. Is that Maguire? Maguire, again, doing what Maguire does. It does, mate. Yes, Japan. England team are letting Japan win to get 2 goals sack. Players don't. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a big Gaza fan, me, mate. So I had to get a Gaza shirt for World Cup. He did, mate. He did. World Cup 1990 was my best tournament. Was 17. I read earlier that Trent is dating. Tuchel is dating Trent's ex. I don't know. England 5, Germany 1 in Germany. Yeah, that was good, mate. That was a good one, wasn't it? That came out of nowhere. That one though, didn't it, Neil? Like, where did that come from? Yeah, he's loaded. Matty, you will be surprised at the quality from DHgate. I was, after Bosnas told me about the site, happy for Theo. Yeah, I've got him a fair few bits, Bill. Like I say, Bosnas were telling me about quality too. I've seen a few pictures, but until you get it, you can't really tell, can you? But yeah, I mean, like I say, I'd never get out Leeds based. I once got offered the chance to be sponsored by, going back a while to be fair, I've not heard out since, but by a site that does fake clothes. I turned it down at the time because you get a code for Leeds stuff, and I can't do it. I can't do it when it goes away from clubs. So I'd never order out fake Leeds wise, but for World Cup. And funny, I looked at England. I think 90 quid for my son to get a World. 80 quid for Theo to get an England strip. And you're taking piss. And I mean, what is it? An adult shirt for World Cup's 120 quid. It's ridiculous. So yeah, for England stuff. For retro stuff anyway, I'll get retro stuff online and stuff like that. But yeah, to buy my son an England kit for World Cup, I am spending close to 100 quid. You're taking piss at that, are you? So if DH gets good quality, Bill, I'm all for it, mate. Can't remember the year. My first tournament I watched was Brazil beat was 2-1 in the quarterfinal, beat Germany 5-1. It was mental. But that Brazil team was full of hidden world class players. Yeah, what? Some Brazil players. Is that the game where Ronaldinho looped David Seaman? Was that one? World Cup 1966 was mine. I was, Steve, you remember, you were there for the big one. You were there for the biggest, the bestest. Ghana with another corner here for England. Yeah, of course you will, mate. Nice to do. Japan deserve to win. Japan deserve to win. Corner for England, though. Can we get on the end of something here? Maguire gets first contact again. Hall drills it across. Oh, good save by keeper. Hall has done more in the 20 minutes he's been on pitch than pretty much anyone else done all game. David Owens, England is shit. We'll be home early from US. Overpaid, overhyped shit. At the minute, it's feeling a little bit bleak, but who knows? That 2-1 was Mexico 70. Fair enough, mate. A little bit before my time, pal, but. Oh, Burns gets set to it. Scrap it. Oh, it's skied. Should have been a goal. Rodgers, who I think's had a poor game. Morgan Rodgers skies it on his left foot. That should have been a goal for England. That it felt him in a nice place. Pretty much, in between penalty spot 6 yard. Yeah, he's skied it. Again, Japan players throwing themselves in front of ball, blocking his angle there, but he has to be doing better there. Rodgers has to be. Yeah, skied it. 192 people watching, 125 likes. Can we get to 150 before full time? Probably not. Can we get 25 likes in about 3 minutes? Probably not, but let's have a go. If you haven't liked it, smash us a like. And if you're not subscribed, you know what to do. You lovely, lovely folk. Top Banana, well done, Matty. Don't like how some channels are sponsored by OK Support, our club. Yeah, that's me, Top Banana. I've only ever been offered twice to be sponsored, and one of them was Match Bingo, and I said no to that because I don't want to be sponsored by a gambling site, and the other one was a jersey one. But this one about 8-9 months ago when the channel were half a size. No one's come back to me since. Problem is to improve and get bigger and better or whatever. A lot of these people are sponsored out there, but to be sponsored, you're probably going to have to do that sort of be sponsored by one of those sort of sites. But yeah, until something aligns with my morals, yeah, there's more life than money. So I'll only do something that I agree with. I'll lay people out and I'll see what crack is. But I weren't interested in the two I've been offered so far, mate. So the jersey one, depending how it goes, I'd kind of maybe be up for that. But the last one didn't suit how I sort of wanted it to be, so I turned it down. But yeah, and it is, it's certain families, and I've got friends who buy off like DHgate and that, even Leeds stuff, and I don't begrudge anyone doing it. Finances are different for everyone out there. Top Banana, but for me personally, I'd rather not. I'd rather not sort of advertise it, do you know what I mean, and take away from club. But if people can't afford and they can get it elsewhere, good for them, man. Good for them, who am I to judge? Boss Nass, Italy 1-1 with a man sent off. Might miss another World Cup. Really? Oh. Italy, surely they're not going to miss a World Cup. Surely not. Surely not, mate. No way. Sweden 3-2 up. Is Gabby Goodmanson played in that, mate? Has he played, Lloyd? Mike Bassett, my favourite World Cup. Couldn't score. So I would have turned off. Cheers, June. I know it has been poor. It has been really, really poor. I like chatting. More interesting than watching England performance. Yeah. Thanks for that. His boss has to win a watch on Sunday for the Imagine Not Being Leeds channel. No, Nige. It's a bit too early for him, mate. R4. It needs to be. Done it, boss? That's give me. It needs to be like 7:30, 8 o'clock. Watchalong's done it for you, yeah. Yeah, he's putting me thumbs up. Yeah, it needs to be when his young one's in bed, mate. So unfortunately, he can't do it. No. I'll probably be doing a watchalong myself for the Scum game. I may have to get him on for that though. We'll see how we go. But the Burnley game at home, that's an 8 o'clock kickoff too. I'm sure Boss Nass will jump on that. But yeah, he can't do R4, unfortunately, mate. It's a bit too early. Italians face down in the past, says David. Youngsters costing England. Mr. Miyagi would have loved this. What's he saying here? I'll do Burnley game. Cheers, Boss Nass. Yeah, I'll do Burnley game. I thought you would do, mate, to be fair. Thought you would do. Michelle Edward, enjoying tonight, mate. What was your worst England team performance? Mine was South Africa 2010. Mine was the game against Iceland when we got knocked out against Iceland. What was that, 2014? What was that, Boss Nass? Iceland knocked out by Iceland in Euros, weren't we? That was a shocker. Well, that under Roy Hodgson, that was disgraceful. That team, disgraceful. Michael O'Connell, I can sort England shirt for you, mate, and your lads, mate, should be sorted by Sunday. So just let me know. Cheers, mate. Like I say, I've got him one on DHK, my kit, mate, but I won't say no to anyone else who can help me out, pal. That's for sure. Thank you. After the show in DCL, yeah. To be fair, this has maybe propelled DCL back up the ladder. DCL not playing's maybe made him more of a showing on playing than if he were playing. Japan win 1-0. Japan won England 0. Shocking. You're going. I am Michael. I'm going Sunday, mate. Yeah, I'm going. I'm there with our Theo, mate. Going with Gareth Whites. Extra time, Denmark. Are you going to West Ham? I am, Tom. I am. 9,000 tickets we had, didn't we? I don't know if we've all gone. Worst England manager. What it not? What's his name? He used to be in charge of Villa, didn't he? I can't remember his name now. You've got to have McLaren up there, Steve McLaren. We failed to get in tournaments. So McLaren's up there. Yeah, there's a few. I didn't massively love it under Capello either, if I'm honest, Neil. Only 11 more likes for 150. Says Top Banana. Yeah, he's embarrassing. Really poor. Really poor. DCL beat the ladder. That one in 2016. That's the one. Shameful. Yes, it is indeed. Say stay on if you want. We'll have a bit of a chat if you want. I'm not. I don't have to jump off just yet. I want to see if I can get the Italy game on. Can't believe Italy won all. A man sent off. Crazy times. But yeah, that was a very, very good performance by Japan. There's no getting away from that. Japan were really good. But England, again, didn't stick it on them enough. Had a bit of a go in second half. But yeah, that's worrying times for me. GG's after the World Cup. Go on, Gabby Goodmanson. Yeah, McLaren, yeah. Got awful today. Boost from England fan, which is too right. Pay a lot of money to go to Wembley. People travel from all over as well, don't they? Travel from all over to go watch England and they get served up that shite. Graham Taylor, that's what I was thinking of. Graham Taylor. It was bad under Taylor, wasn't it? But yeah, McLaren were pretty bad. I'll try and find this Italy game. Funny that the Japan fans are celebrating a win against next. But yeah, I know, George. But they should be. They've come, in a friend. They've come over to beat Scotland 1-0, beat England 1-0. They should be celebrating like that. Just come to Wembley with all stars and all money our lads are on. They've come and done that. I can't begrudge them that, George. I can't. I know what you mean. It's not as full strength England side of the team, but you can't begrudge them celebrating a win at Wembley. It's massive that. Sweden beat Poland. Love that. Absolutely no atmosphere like a library. Big Sammy out. Do you get one game, Ricky? Is that what it was? Yeah, what poor Graham Taylor, what poor. Thanks for the watch, Matty. Roll on Sunday. Yes, David, thank you very much, buddy. Wally with a brolly was bad enough. Yeah, Wally with a brolly was bad enough. Everyone let me know what's going on in Italy game. I really want to get it on, but I don't think I can. For some reason, I don't think I can find it. Glad to see Sweden have got through, though. What's your lineup for FA Cup, mate? Whoa, look at you straight away turning to Leeds. My lineup for the FA Cup, mate, is as strong as it can possibly be. Top Banana. Darlow in net. Gabby Goodmanson at left. Bogle at right. Going to go Strauch. Biol, Rodon. And then I'd go a 4-3-3. A 3-4-3. I'd like to see Ampadu and Stack in middle. And I'd like to see DCL, Nonto, and Okafor. But again, it all depends on injuries, doesn't it? If Okafor's injured, it'll change again. I'd like to see us go for it, Top Banana. Even if that means Longstaff comes in. What I don't want to see, I don't want to see Gruev. I want to see if he's going to play free midfield, I want that midfield free to be Stack Ampadu and Tanaka, or Stack Ampadu and Longstaff, I don't mind him coming in if need be. A bit of experience in there. He's been there, done it, won a trophy. I'm at Newcastle, but I want to see a bit more attacking intent. So I'd actually really advocate for having two wide men alongside DCL. I really would. Ideally, a Dan James and an Onto, or a Dan James and an Okafor, or an Okafor and an Onto. I'd love that. Or if he is going to play Mecha and DCL, actually play Mecha as a two up top. Play him as close to DCL as you can get. I just want it to be a positive lineup, mate. I just really, really do. But it's hard to tell. Is he going to? We've seen him in the FA Cup play the players who haven't been playing many minutes in the Premier League at the quarter-final stage, and there's still another week to go before we play Scum. Is he going to switch it up now, where it's pretty much the Premier League lineup that we see face West Ham, or is it Longstaffs, your Tanakas, your Nontos getting the minutes that they haven't always got? I wonder if those Japanese fans live in the UK love Japan and their culture. Yeah, great culture. Chill out. Night, Matty Messi, all the best, bro, for you too, mate. You pissed off with that? Do you remember Taylor telling linesman, thanks for giving? Yeah, I do actually, mate. I don't remember it at the time, but I've seen it since. Yeah, I've seen it on a few documentaries and stuff. 100% win record. Yeah, one game, one win, wasn't it? Would love to see Leeds in the final. Pido and DCL up top on Sunday. Leeds' biggest game v West Ham in the last 5 years, in my opinion. It's massive. And again, it's all subjective. It comes down to your interpretation of, how big you view the game in terms of some people. I already know people, some of my mates who are saying they're not bothered. They're not bothered. I even know people going to the game who aren't bothered if we get knocked out. Some saying I'd rather get knocked out, just, put all your eggs in the Premier League basket. But sod that, with a game away from Wembley, with a game away from Wembley. And whether you think it's a diluted version, being a semi and not the final, I really want to go to West Ham and win. I really do. So, well, we are. We really, really are. I don't know if that works anymore. I used to think if you get to the final and lose, you potentially get Europe. But I thought now it adds another spot to the table, doesn't it? Extra time for Italy, piss poor performance. It was by England, mate, if that's what you're referring to, pal. 1 second. Mitoma. Great goal, wasn't it? Great goal. Great player. Croatia v Brazil tonight. ITV4 in England's group. What time? What time is that on, mate? Croatia, Brazil. Wow. 200 people, and where have you all come from? Class. Do me a favour, smash us a like, subscribe to the channel, put your comment in the comment box. We'll have a bit of a chat. Leeds United, England, whatever you want to chat about. I'm not quite ready to wrap up yet. I'll go for a bit longer if you want. Obviously, that today we're poor by England. Doesn't set. We didn't set the world alight at all in two games there, where really they're there, I think, for him to build, his cohesion and see what combinations work and give the players some minutes there to, players there, Foden and Palmer haven't played loads of minutes this season either, which is a shame from an England standpoint. But yeah, poor. The nation won't be excited going into a World Cup on back of them 2 games, will they? Andy, I've just bought a England shirt too. Good job. It was only 18 quid, but a lot of shite. Yeah. I mean, if anyone's bought, 120 quid for an England shirt, I'm gutted for you. Absolutely gutted for you, because it's poor. Poor football. Poor tactics more than all. I'm sick of seeing it. It was just like watching Leeds. Just like watching Leeds play, wasn't it, a minute? Really was. Really was. Been telling people to come on, Matty. Have you, Nige? Well, it's worked. It's worked, mate. It's definitely worked. A lot of people must be watching the England game. I thought, I'll jump on now and see what Matty's got to say. Well, I'm saying it's shite. It was bloody rubbish football. I just want to support a team that plays good football. What's going on with that? Can't get the Italy game on at all, which is annoying the life out of me. Really annoying the life out of me. Is it on? Is it not on ITV4 or out there? Italy game, no. Well, I love to have stuck the Italy game on. Wales on BBC Three. Rodon got the highest score rating for Wales, and Ampadu was 2 behind him. Ampadu only came on at half time, did he? That's our Ampadu, isn't it? It's what he does. Gutted, man. Gutted. David, Italy have been taking extra time. If they go out, that's 3 missed World Cup qualifying efforts on the bounce. Mad in it. Mad if that's the case. Andrew, I was supporting Japan even though I'm from England. Wow, really, Andrew? Fair play, mate, but yeah, I don't know why. Each their own, though, mate. Each their own. Oh, gutted, man. I really, really wanted to watch that Italy game. Italy are so weird. They get to a tournament and they can bloody win it, but getting to the tournament's their problem. They can't do it. It's crazy. Andrea Russo will be devastated. Devastated if that happens. Yeah, I'm just like, yeah, sound. I don't get it, but sound. I won it morning. I'm not staying up for that, buddy. Extra time, Italy, yeah. You should be okay. Jersey sponsorship, I've dropped Emily. I've already said no, mate. No. You never know what future holds, but say I've been offered it once before, and it just weren't for me at the time. But we'll see. I understand sponsorships are where channels go and stuff, but it's got to align with my beliefs and stuff on it. Yes, Goodmanson played. Did he have a good game, Lloyd? I assume he did. If Goodmanson's playing, he tends to have a good game, doesn't he? He's an absolute star. Where does Gabby Goodmanson rank in terms of left backs at Leeds? How far back have you got to go to get to a player that we think's as good as Goodmanson? The best left back I can remember is Ian Hart. I think Goodmanson's better than Ian Hart. Free kick wise, Ian Hart was elite at dead ball situations. But Goodmanson were a better left back. How far back have we got to go? Come on, Nige. I'm going to say some of the old timers, Nige, but you know what I mean, Nige. Come on, Nige. How far back have we got to go for a left back who challenges, who's even in the same conversation as Gabby Goodmanson? Italy game on Amazon Prime. Is it, Nige? Oh, now you're talking, mate. Now you're talking, Nige. Now you're talking. Can I get that Italy game on? Come on, you buggers. We have that Prime, mate. We have that Prime. Oh, why is it not showing it, mate? Prime Video. Is Rafinha playing for Brazil? I assume he will be. World Cup trip sponsorship, yeah. Greg, have you got seen? I've not, mate. No, I'm a member, but I get to 90% of home games. I've only missed maybe 3 or 4 games at home in last 3 or 4 years, mate. I get to most, pal. Are you a season ticket holder, mate? Are you one of the lucky few? Are you one of the lucky ones, or? But no, unfortunately not, mate. But I quite like sitting in different areas, to be fair. But yeah, I'd bite your hand off for one if I could have an opportunity to have one. Can't find it all night. I don't know what's going on here, mate. I'm having a nightmare. Type it in Italy, I'm just getting hit the clown, mate. That's not good, is it? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, mate. I don't know what I'm doing. Is Amazon Prime not Prime Video? No. I'm sure that's what you click on, isn't it? Tony DeRigo. I thought someone would say DeRigo. Best left back I can remember. Mr. Tony DeRigo's toes. That's what I'm saying. Our friend Tony DeRigo. This guy. Is this what you're saying? This guy, Nige, yeah? Remember this guy?
On a Friday night, who goes between my toes?
Who the hell goes in between Tony DeRigo's toes?
The The most random clip anyone will ever see. If you don't know, you don't know. I think Ian Hart for better. Who do you think is better? Why do people bother to travel with England friendlies? They never. Yeah, Scott, I agree. Traveling to friendlies, it's crazy, and I won't bother. I would wear a shirt made in a Chinese sweatshop any day of the week rather than pay that. Yeah, that's fair enough, my mate. That's fair enough. Yeah, mate. Good lad. Good lad. Definitely mature knowledge. Definitely mature knowledge. It's only Gabby's first season this week. Yeah, I agree, Eric. You get someone coming in like that and actually hit the levels he's hit in his first season. It's outstanding. Yeah, I think a few people did. Yeah, Dorigo, what a great left back. Remember it well. Hello from Sydney, Australia, guys. I support Everton, but I don't mind Leeds, mate. Hey up, Boston 2.0. Hope you're doing well over there, my mate. Support Everton, but don't mind Leeds. Yeah, I don't mind Everton. I don't mind Everton either. I'll give you that one. Ian Hart was pretty good. He was, Bill. He was really good. Massive Ian Hart fan. David Collins, England not good enough for me. Thank goodness it was a friendly. Yeah, but these friendlies are where they need to be improving and giving us a bit of hope going into the World Cup, giving confidence to them going into a World Cup where I think we're in a worse position going into this one than we have been for the last couple. I think the manager's better, but he hasn't shown it there. Hart was good, but not in Tony Dorigo's class. Yeah, I agree. Tony Dorigo, the bits I've seen, obviously a bit before my time again, but bits I've seen, obviously I know he's a club legend. He's there in everything Leeds do off the pitch. You don't have to go too far before you see Tony Dorigo. Bosnia is playing in the Leeds blue second kit. I've not seen it, mate. Can't believe I can't get Italy game, and I'm fuming. Really angry. Can you see it in my face? I'm fuming. I'm absolutely livid. Absolutely livid. Hold on a minute. Why does it say I've got to rent or buy it? Last has Prime. You robbing bastards. Absolute robbery. Daylight robbery. Oh, nightmare. Yeah, it's not going to work. I'm having £20 at the bookies that we don't get through group stage. Oh, don't be doing that, Andy. De Zerbi in the building at Spurs. He is. De Zerbi, going to be interesting to see, Nige, how this pans out for him. It really, really is. Hate to say it, but look how good Tony Rigo was at Chelsea before he came to Leeds. Yeah, exactly. Even with Prime. Well, that's what I'm trying to do now. It says £2.49 here. I'm trying to rent or buy it. And it won't let me do it. I bet our lass has got a block on it. The wife will have a block on it. She's like that. Get it on for a couple of quid, lad, for that. I can't get it on, mate. I'm trying. Look at that. I'll show you. Look at that. You see it there. Try and look. Buy now. Our lass has got some on this, I'm telling you. Look at that. Purchase failed. Fuming, mate. Fuming. Look at that. You don't get that on other channels, do you? You don't get that on other channels. Fuming with that. Turns out we're both on, yeah. I've tried, mate. I've tried. In extra time. Check winning 2-1. Yeah, I'm not happy. I don't know why that proper legal stick that I've got back in my telly is not loading either. That's pissing me off. That was diabolical. I know, mate. I know. It really was. Japan is ranked 600. Nah, they're not. There's no way. Absolutely no way. The 666 in world. There's no way, mate. Check 2, Denmark 1. They are, Nige. They really are. They really, really are. What time is it on in extra time? Try to find Italy game, mate. Italy game. Got no chance. Unfortunately, it's not working. I'm going to say, David, 666. It's ridiculous. That's below San Marino, I think. 19th, yeah. They'll say they're ranked quite high out of Japan. And rightly so after that performance. Really, really good side. Really good, Lewis. They're really, really, really good. Played well against Scotland. Probably should have won by more, to be fair. And then today, they could have been 2 or 3 up, and it wouldn't have flattered them if they'd have been 3 up today. I told you, best Japan team in history. Tanaka plays in it. Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one. But yeah, all attention now switches to Sunday for Leeds United. Leeds United v Scum confirmed by Irish Independent. Happens in August. Fergal, please tell me that's legit. Please tell me that's legit. Where do I find that, Fergal? Because that is music to my ears, mate. Because I before I even where is this? Leeds v Manchester United Ireland. Come on, give me this. Give me this. 1 hour ago. Oh, hallelujah. Hallelujah, everybody. There you go. There you go. Everyone that doubted me. There you go. Fergal, thank you so much for bringing that to my attention. There you go. Premier League clubs for the first time. Manchester United play pre-season there. Wednesday. What? Wednesday the 12th? Don't be giving me that. I thought it was 9th. Really? The date's throwing me a little bit. I got told it was 9th. Wow. Wow. I need to do a bit more reading with that, Fergal. Thanks for bringing that to my attention. I did a video on that about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Only person to put it out there that Leeds were playing at Croke Park. I got told it was not going to happen because of the politics of it, and I proper stuck my neck out of line, but it was supposed to be 9th and 10th that weekend. It's saying Wednesday on there, which I don't think it would be a Wednesday, but God knows. Ayo, ayo. We are very close to glory and European football. I'm a Celtic fan. We have the boy. Maida couldn't dribble down his jersey. He's a workhorse. Yes, Bremner's ghost. Think we should go for Moriarty. If we lose to Arsenal in the final, I'm sure we're getting to Europe. I thought that as well, Lloyd, but I've been told it goes down. It goes down to another league position. Must be an evening game. Yeah, I mean, I'm annoyed because I told people it went 9th on the weekend. But to be fair, if it's at Croke Park against Scum, the information I got told was fairly accurate, but it might have had to move days because of the Gaelic football that happens there. Because it would definitely it's an hardening it to put games on there. They don't usually allow anything outside Gaelic football on there, I don't think. I reckon international footy is a waste of time these days. No one is interested, really. I'll watch it only because club footy is finished, lol. Fair enough, Andy. Right, folks, I'm going to call it a day. 2 hours, 37 minutes I've been on air. 10 o'clock at night. Time to get my head down. And yeah, we will call it a night there. Please smash me a like on the way out if you don't mind. Please subscribe if you're new here. Thank you so much for everyone that watched the watch along. Everyone that's dropped me a like, a subscribe, and a chat in the box. Thank you so much. Boss Nas for sorting me. Graham Smith reported as accurate. Love it, Fergal. Love it, mate. Yeah. Even Jer told me it wasn't happening. Even Jer told me, Matty, that can't be right. I told him Croke Park. Come on. The dates annoyed me a little bit, but you can't win it all. But yeah, cheers all balls to friendlies. Thank you so much. Thank you, June. Thank you, Ina. Thank you, everyone. You lovely, lovely folk. And I will see you on the next one. Bye, everyone.